Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm a little tired as usual, but I didn't even realize that I didn't start the live stream and y'all couldn't hear me. Could you see me at least? That's crazy. So he was trying to get out of here. Hey Lisa, hey Jonathan, B Dubs, Howard, Latiska. I know hey Janet. And I kept asking y'all, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Nobody was responding. I'm like, that's odd, you know. And then so he would come in and she said what she said. I'm like, she said, is it up or waiting? I can watch my movie. Hey, Tina. We can see you now. Okay. All right. Now we're on the right page. If you wonder what I'm eating cheesecake. Cheesecake. It's thick too. But yeah, boy, have I got some stories for y'all. What was sent to me from some of you to my IG. And when I say I must have laughed my butt off, I really did. Hold on a minute. Let me drink some of my soda. Hey, Chatty Hub, how you doing? Where's your slice? Right here, Howard. Waiting on you to come pick it up. Hey, Margaret. 24 people. Y'all smash that thumbs up if you don't mind. If you don't mind. Hold on, let me take a swig. I'm good, Chatty Hub. Hey, Tamika. I got some stuff to show y'all. This stuff just tripped me out. Hold on. I think it's the awfulest thing I ever seen. Okay. Who was that? Oh, the Patton family. That's a beautiful family. Okay, let me see here. Let me see. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Wait a minute. Did I send it? I said that's not the stuff. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. Here it is. Now, y'all just please tell me, what do you think about this, what I'm about to show you? Hold on. This is just one of them. Okay. Hold on. Let me share. Share. Hold on.
Doing too much. This is too much. This is too much what you're doing. So slow down, get on the beat, do what you're supposed to do. This is praise and worship. No. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I don't mind. I don't care that it's live. I don't care that it's live. I don't care that it's live. No. I don't care that this is live. No. I don't care that this is live. I don't care that this is live. No. Because praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Let everything you're doing too much. That has breath. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Rashida, you doing too much. This is too much. This is too much what you're doing. So slow down, get on the beat, do what you're supposed to do. This is praise and worship. No. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I don't mind. I don't care that it's live. I don't care that it's live. I don't care that it's live. No. I don't care that this is live. No.
Hold on, y'all. What the hell is going on here? Can y'all see me? Can you hear me? Okay, Margaret. I don't know what happened, but why am I so little? Okay. Okay, here we go. All right. Hold on. Let me. You can't see me, Janet? Okay, hold on. Let me show y'all this other one. That's gonna really mess y'all up. Oh, invite. Let me present. Share screen. Y'all ready? Are you ready?
And we have come.
You see that?
Listen. Stop. Now. Marcus.
They actually fighting in the church.
Marcus.
Okay.
Look. Marcus. Marcus. Come on. Look. In the east. And we have come.
Now who do that in the church? Okay.
Listen. Stop.
Okay, Margaret.
Now. Marcus. Marcus.
I done seen it all when I seen that.
Look. Marcus. Marcus. Come on. Look. In the east. And we
He
have
really
come.
clocked him. He really clocked him. That's insane. Insane. You couldn't call the brother outside. You just gonna disrespect the Lord's house? Oh man. Hey Sarah. Hey Kim. Yeah, Margaret said first the hip hop community, now the black Christian community. Uh-oh. What's that about? What is that about? Hold on, y'all. Let me drop the link. Let me see, what else did I have? I had something else too. And not right fighting in the church. It's not right. That's not right fighting in the church. God don't like that. You don't do that in God's home. That's right. Hey, Damien.
Hey Michelle, how you
Ooh,
doing?
send me that.
Yeah, that was me that sent you
Yeah,
that.
I was just, I said, oh Lord, I got to do this one tonight.
Yep.
Hey, Margaret.
I'm watching it. I'm like, oh
Hey,
my God, these
Hey,
people have
Renee.
really lost their everlasting mind.
Yeah, like Margaret said, first the hip hop community, now the doggone church community. Come on now.
Yeah.
they are destroying our credibility.
All
Yeah.
the way around, all the way around. And it's sad. This really messed up, man.
They are. It's like weakening the opposing team.
Hey,
And
Tammy.
what young African Americans are not realizing is that we are under attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a war going on.
Spiritually
Yeah.
and the what I'm trying to say.
Spiritually and I know
And
what you're
mentally, spiritually, mentally,
Mentally. Yeah.
physically, they
Yeah.
financially,
Yep.
they
Yep.
are trying to discourage any type of credibility that we may have brought or built up.
That's right. Hey, Tammy.
They are weakening us one by one. And
Damien, twin.
Hey, so
hey,
how you
so
doing?
they
Woo.
are weakening our credibility. They think we are fucking animals in a zoo.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
then then we got people playing out the stereotypes and making it all seem like it's true. They plastering this all over every media, every type of news channel. They are trying to destroy us, and we're helping them destroy us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because we some of us act like we ain't got no sense, no home training. You haven't been raised by your mothers or whatever. Like it's it's
But
it's a mess.
you got the audacity to clock a whole guy in a church in the front pew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You really you get the devil to see the devil go to church too.
What
Because
you
ain't
yep,
doing,
no way
B-Dubs?
you could tell me that the devil didn't jump in that man for him to do that. Come
I
on.
yep,
saw I saw that on Instagram where that man walked up to that man and hit him in
And
church.
clock him right there in front of the doggone pastor.
and then you got some idiot feminine to put it out.
Mhm.
That's crazy work. We gonna destroy our own selves.
That's right. That's right.
Crazy. What you been doing, B-Dubs?
And that other woman, she just going off. You know what I mean? Just
Mm-hmm.
to talk to somebody. God, dog. If she was off key, off her note, it's a way to talk to her. You ain't have to talk to that woman like that. Come on now. Come on, because it couldn't have been
I
me.
mean, I'm so embarrassed. It's like a disappointment
It
yeah.
is.
It is.
It
every
is.
time you look on the news and you see us working up on some stupid ass shit. Like you had somebody. I was at a friend of mine's house yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and she lived in the hood, but yet at the same time, these folks pulled up and they just got the first. A man jumped out the car. He had an AR-15 on
What?
his side, and
What?
it was a little stud sitting in the car with him.
That's my friend right there.
They arguing backwards and forwards, going backwards and forwards, and only thing that you hear is gunshot for that.
What?
And it's in broad daylight.
Oh
That's
This is
man.
in broad daylight, and I'm
that's
like, is y'all kidding me? This the type of shit. This the type of shit right here is gonna have us when the time comes, because it's coming, because
Mhm.
they laying out the foundation for a race war.
Oh
It's
yeah.
coming, and we done wiped each other out.
That's right, Marvin.
Who, I
Man.
mean, who gonna have our back?
look,
And
all you
then he done shipped all the brown people on out.
Yeah.
Who is gonna have our backs? We killing each other. We wiping each other off the face of the earth. We going to jail by the millions. Just like he fucking deporting thousands of people at a time. We going to jail by the thousands. We going in the graves by the thousands. And ain't nobody paying attention. Nobody's focused on anything but the stupid ass stereotypical drama. That
Right.
shit is overwhelming. It's like time out for that. You gotta focus on other things. Like, damn, how you gonna survive through this shit? And then it's like they breaking we got like an internal Black Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
They bringing all of them down. Everybody getting charged criminally with something. I don't care what it is, even if it's federal taxes or pushing drugs or sex
Yeah.
trafficking and all the rest of this type of stuff. They bringing us down by the system. And ain't nobody paying attention to it. It's so ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, damn, wake the hell up. All you uneducated ass niggas. It's
Ooh,
starting to get on. It's really pissing me off.
okay.
It's not. Sometimes it's not even that you uneducated. It's it
If
starts
you doing
from
if you
within.
doing
Like
stupid things like that,
you got
like shooting
spiritual
out an AR,
warfare and stuff happening. Like
if
you got
you
stuff
shooting out
that's
an AR in
attacking
broad
you.
daylight
All
in
day.
the state, in broad daylight, not
Yeah,
we don't have local police no more. We have state police now
Mm.
but you're
because of
getting
these
attacked from
actions.
the enemy
Hey,
that you
OG.
cannot see. The spirits is taking over other spirits and stuff. Like that shit is to me that's crazy.
It's like
hey
if I didn't
Trent.
know no better, if I didn't know no better, hey OG, I would think that demons is jumping inside people. Like, you know what I mean? Like something is going on here
Yeah,
because
you can blame you can say that, but yeah, you can also say that this is free will that people are using. People are
Yeah, it's
choosing
yeah.
to get up out of their bed and come outside and act a rabbit ass fool.
fool. Mm-hmm.
Hey, twin, did you see that video I sent you where that dude in St. Louis was riding down the street trying to get away from the police? He pushed the girl out the car trying to divert.
Yeah, that was on St. Louis Avenue.
Man,
Uh-huh. Pushed the girl out the car. She's sitting over there on the side talking to the police. Man, filming her talking to the police. Little do he know he just put her life in jeopardy because he
Right.
put the shit on camera. Then he running down the goddamn alley like he gonna get away from them. Baby, third district don't play like that. Third district, you caught, nigga. Give yourself up. You caught.
I couldn't stop laughing.
I didn't know that the Pope died this morning. He had a massive stroke.
Yes.
Oh Lord, I didn't know that. Rest in peace to the Pope.
Rest in peace to the Pope.
Well,
Yeah.
let me tell you, this morning, look, St. Louis ain't the only one. And Gary this morning, now see, they would have shot us.
What?
If it would
What
have been a
happened?
black guy, he would have shot us.
Yeah, I saw that he walking around with a gun. And everybody else was telling, I heard everybody telling the police, "Look, call the. If he was black, y'all would have been and shot him." Is that what you're talking about? So evil.
No, the guy pulled a sword on the police.
What?
The police pulled his gun out. It was a white guy. He had a whole helmet on his head, y'all. The nigga, the police, he made the police run around in a circle, and he jumped in the police car and took off on that police officer. And the police officer just started shooting at the car. Then they was like, if he would have been black holding a sword, you'd have been and killed that nigga.
You never even got that damn car door open.
Man down, for real.
He took that police car and went on a high-speed chase.
God,
And then we sitting up here looking at shit like this, knowing that if the shoe was on our foot, we would have been laid down.
Right.
The next motherfucker, but they ain't paying. But the pink pale beige people, they ain't getting. They get a chance to get in the car and drive the fuck off. But they ain't paying. They ain't paying no attention. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Bates.
They too busy going after each other.
Right.
In order to go after, instead of fighting against the system, we fighting against each other, and that's crazy work.
Yeah. I trying to change the subject.
I got another story for you after So Evil finish.
I ain't trying to change the subject, but did y'all see Aquafina's post tonight?
Oh,
Lord. Well, Charlene posted a video today, right? And she was vlogging inside of a swap meet somewhere in Las Vegas. Tell me why Aquafina's post is she was on the other end zooming in on them while they was in the swamp meet.
Wait a minute, So Evil. Hold on, So Evil. You said the swamp meet.
Swamp, whatever. You know what the flea market, whatever it's called. But and she said swamp meet on her shit.
She said swamp meet?
Yep.
You lying.
She said, look, I done caught them at the swamp meet. Some shit, I thought that's what they called it in motherfucking Vegas. The swamp meet.
The swamp meet. You said swamp. You know what a swamp is, don't you?
Yeah, the swamp is. So she called them swamp rats and everything else on the post.
Oh my God.
But she really was behind them and they didn't even know it.
Oh wow.
No, look at the pictures. They are turned looking the other way recording, and she's behind them recording.
Oh man.
I'm like, oh, she could have went over there and smacked everybody. Now, when you don't know who's behind you is when you got a problem.
That's true. Wow.
And TikTok Beats, I'm gonna get you because you got me on TikTok like a motherfucker now. And I got on there because they said that TikTok ain't nothing on there but CJ.
Oh, all over TikTok?
Oh my God.
Well, he done took over the TikTok?
and they done demonetized him
What?
because somebody done complained about
Hey,
him
lazy
going off
girl.
on him. But
Well, that was on TikTok. He got them.
yeah, but on he on Snapchat too.
He got demonetized on Snapchat and
Yep, because they reporting him.
oh we.
But what was I going to say?
You know,
The
sometimes you can take shit a little too far.
hey,
I'm just saying.
the TikTok, they exposed everything. They said, did y'all know that Jalea and Leon, when they went to Texas, they were sharing
Sharon, what?
shoes, and then they showed the video. Them red and black Jordan
Hey,
ones
Darlene.
that CJ bought for Leon. Him and Jalea are sharing them. She wearing one day, he wear slides.
Good
She wear
night,
the slides one day, he wear the Jordans.
Jack. Oh boy. Yeah, it's rough in America. Uh,
Hold
mm,
up. Hold on, I got one more though. I gotta take a dig cause motherfuckers be trying to take digs at me, so I gotta take this dig. Nigga, they were sharing a plate of motherfucking White Castle burgers.
oh,
How
oh,
the fuck
man.
do you share White Castle burgers?
Oh man.
You know you at the bottom of the barrel when you sharing a White Castle burger.
Oh man. They was cutting it up in 4 pieces. No, I'm trying to make sense of it. So it won't.
Yeah, me too. I would think that's what
Nah,
they was doing,
nah,
cutting it up
they
in
had them.
4 pieces.
They had them on plates, like stacked up on the plate. Everybody was reaching on the plate, getting a burger. And
Oh,
you know, them burgers ain't no bigger than a quarter.
you're right. You're
Now,
right.
how we gonna?
Oh, they
How,
small burgers.
Yeah.
how three people gonna share six little burgers?
Oh
You
man.
call them little patties or something. They ain't no damn.
Them ain't little patties. Them is mother nigga.
That's straight up hood mess. Oh,
I feel sorry because y'all sitting there saying
I feel sorry.
we don't have it hard, but y'all sharing White Castle burgers. Well, hold on. The last thing I'm gonna smack you with before I get off this subject. Her mama's motherfucking hair looked like it had been in a sewer for 6 months, and she walking around with it just matted. I swear to God, if y'all watch that video, watch it closely. Look at the mama's hair. It is
Oh, no, I
matted.
don't want to watch the video, y'all. I've been off that
Oh,
channel since I don't know when. I am
oh.
not trying to go back
Baby,
and
and I
watch
choose
her.
I
not to
swear,
even engage.
I swear to God, that hair is just matted like no fucking other. I wanted to comb her hair in the video. I
Wow.
wanted to jump in and just start brushing and said, "Bitch, can't you just brush your fucking hair? You don't go outside looking like it."
Oh boy. Wow.
But I'm sorry, I had to say that because that irritated me today.
You know what? So Eva, I'm gonna say this. They're gonna end up. I think
Lazy girl.
they're gonna end up shutting down the TikTok anyway. So he don't. It don't
What?
matter if he got. I heard my man. What's his name? He kind of white. He always doing news on TikTok with the they talk about China might just shut it down.
No, China's not going to shut it down. They're just not going to have it in America. Everybody else will have it all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they banning America from TikTok?
Yep.
Good night, Janet. Love you too. Wow. I wonder why.
Because
Because they
Because Trump and his tariff taxes.
Mm-hmm. That's why.
That's one of their retaliative moves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame them.
Lord. I guess
I,
it'll be YouTube.
mhm.
Ooh, boy.
So
And X,
go ahead, Margaret.
yeah.
they I don't blame them.
Mm.
That point, I don't even care
They
about.
don't want nobody but X to be like the biggest social media platform because that's Zuckerberg's. I mean, that's Musk's
I
thing.
don't.
You know,
I
he own it. So
don't.
therefore, they just want X, and Facebook and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think Google owns YouTube though.
Yeah,
Google.
you right about that, I think. Yeah, you do.
So YouTube is cool, safe
Mm-hmm.
I guess for now.
for now. Yeah.
For now, oh Lord, they take away my YouTube. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Hey,
Cause
Jane.
that's all I watch, Michelle, on TV. I'm just watching YouTube all day. I mean,
Everybody watches YouTube. It went for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Not just
I
wow.
watch the YouTube that's like a long on everybody else sounds all the time. So
Dang.
that's, uh-huh.
Dang.
But
But listen,
What the other video, Michelle?
hold on. Hold on.
uh-huh.
Twin, have you seen the movie Center yet?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you gotta
Hold on.
watch it. Oh,
Nah, I don't like those type of movies with the vampire shit.
no,
Um,
no, 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 no. That ain't what it is. This is Michael B. Jordan. It's an all black cast, girl. It is
I
so
know, and he playing him and his twin brother,
yeah.
and I thought they had people biting people and all
No,
that type of
no,
shit.
no, no. It's back in the day when like slavery was back then and they came out of that, the Jim Crow era and all that's back. It's good.
Mm, mm, mm. Well, let me yeah, this right here, like we was talking about earlier, how people was just going nuts all over the place for anything and everything. Hold on.
Bitch said she going back to get her gift.
You better be worried about it, because bitch, I'm not the one. I'm really about ready to punch you in your shit. You first and foremost, I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. Don't come to my motherfucking house about nothing. Well, you want something from Larry? Still here Memorial where the fuck he is. That's not. Don't come to my house. I don't give a fuck what you here for. Get the fuck away from me. Do you hear? Call him. Call him now. This what you do, baby. I'm making fire. Get the fuck on. Get off to my motherfucking house. Don't go. I'm going. Let me see. You ain't got some shit out there. Get away from my house. You don't see shit here. You don't see ATV. Get away from my house. Get away from my house. What was that? Ma'am, she screwed my husband and she was buying gifts. Now she's looking for shit. He is dead. He is not here. I don't have it. Please leave my home. Get away from my home. Get away from my home. Now I'm about to say, get away from my home. Get away from my home, bitch. Don't ever come here again. Shit. My husband's fucking dead. Fuck him. You got to want it from him.
Damn.
Yeah, I was really ready about punching your shit. You better be worried about it. Bitch, I'm not the one. I'm really about ready to punch you in your shit.
Okay, you see what it says. Side chick shows up to wife's home after husband died to take back gifts she allegedly gave to him.
Mm.
The side chick had all reason to get her ass whooped the fuck from in
Right.
front of my door.
Right,
Right.
right.
It popped her right there.
I would have beat that bitch all the way back to the curb.
What
Dang.
possessed this woman to go to this damn lady's house and requesting some gifts back that she gave the dead husband?
That's,
Come on, man.
I say she got balls.
Stupidity. Stupid fucking
She got
pity.
some balls.
Huh?
Ooh, that ain't just. That's what I'm saying. It's really going crazy out here. What?
Stupid fucking pity. I'm just tired of looking at ignorant niggas.
She bold for showing up there. Facts.
Yeah, she
You
was.
said you done F my husband. He gone now. He done passed away now. And you coming up to my property talking about give me back what I
I'm
done.
telling you, Tamika. I'm telling you, I wish a bitch would. I wish a
Ooh,
bitch would.
God, dog. Man.
Twin, I swear to God, let a bitch come over here right now talking some shit with your husband, bitch. You better go stand outside the gate over there where the mausoleum is and yell, "Where my shit at?"
So in the hell, brother.
You
Better
better
go
go
to
over
the
here.
graveyard and ask the Undertaker to dig his ass up so he can tell you, or you'll be laying next to him.
Okay.
What you say, the Undertaker?
The Undertaker, the Mortician, anybody. You get better than coming to my door.
Yeah, you better up going over there, getting you a shovel, going to try to wake him up.
You better.
Now
Yeah, funny.
here's another one. Now I don't know if this is true or not.
Yeah, it's true.
That okay, we're gonna get off into this because this is crazy to me.
He didn't kick her out though.
Uh,
She
but he
moved out.
oh,
She left because she knew his ass was getting ready to leave that damn lose that house once she stopped paying the house note.
Oh.
Yeah.
But Blueface wanted her out too, though.
I, of course he would say he wanted her out. Of course he would say that.
Oh
If
Lord.
I quit paying your house note and now you 3-4 months behind,
Oh
guess
yeah.
what?
Yeah, you getting kicked out for sure.
We all getting kicked out.
Yeah, that's right.
What y'all think?
They need to leave that girl alone. Go
Make
find
that
them some
call.
go find another
Say,
puppet,
hey, it's time to go.
Hey
You
Rachel,
need to
especially
think
his
this
ass.
time. Be dead serious.
can't take back gifts.
You gotta pack it up. It's time to go.
Got her stuff in plastic bags.
Dang.
Let's make that call. Say, hey, it's time to go.
He
You
great.
better
Can you
tell the
think this
damn
time?
C8 and to pay the damn
Be
house
dead
note up.
serious.
I'm good to
You gotta
tell
pack it
you what
up.
he
It's
great
time to
doing
go.
next. His next move is to talk bad about that baby.
Oh no.
Cool.
That's just
The pop.
blue.
Blueface.
Yeah.
Mm.
Watch.
By
Cause
the
he a
He
bitch.
know, he know how to get to Krishan, and talking about Junior will do it.
Cause he's a little bitch.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we all know how Blueface Green play this. Cause he out there hurt that money gone. And
Mhm.
That's
another
why
nigga.
I hope like hell she is pregnant. I hope like hell she is.
What? Right now?
Cool.
I hope she is. Yeah,
Oh
Cool.
Lord.
I hope and pray that she is pregnant by the new boy. I hope and pray that she is. Cause that's her ticket out that motherfucking door. The
Yeah.
fuck away from him.
Oh, you talk about what's his name? Dang, I forgot.
The
It's
basketball
Figgy.
He,
is he a basketball player?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Woo.
you said
Now,
kick off.
how's she doing with her? Ain't she supposed to be changing her life, turning her life around or something?
That's what
Or
Yeah, she's supposed to be changing her. She has changed her life around. She's just in the middle of transitioning. That's
so
it.
she
And
needs
every time you're in the middle of elevating, you get other things thrown, boulders, and all the rest. You get a lot of problems get thrown in your face.
yeah.
That's true.
Hey
Because
Rashad.
you got the devil at your back while you looking forward.
mm-hmm.
She trying to move forward, and they gonna keep on trying to bring her down. Keep trying to bring her back. Why? Because she is their money. She
Mhm.
made that money for them.
Right.
Yeah, she
Congratulations.
need to stay prayed up and everything like that because
Oh,
that's a lot to deal with. You know
Rachel.
what I'm saying? That's a lot to handle. You can't go through that by yourself.
That's right.
I don't think she by herself no more. She got her adopted family, got her back, and she got a couple of siblings. This Team Krishan, she good as
Okay.
long as she stayed looking that away and don't look
Right.
back.
Right. There you go. There you go.
Right.
Don't let them pull you back in. Is he getting out anytime
I was
soon?
In
gonna ask
July,
that question.
Oh, see, now that's gonna be the test right there, the real test right there.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
So we shall see. We'll be watching.
but if he go after that baby, I know which way that she gonna go. She ain't gonna go back. She ain't gonna go back. Cause one thing for certain and two for sure, she love that little junior.
Okay.
He love that little boy. And if he push the wrong buttons, that's why come they on in that very video, Carlissa came on and said, well, he told him to do it properly and with respect so that, they wouldn't pick her off or whatever. And this nigga on this screen.
Yeah, I'm
Anyway,
about to. Hey, Margaret, I'm about to say something though.
he is a true Sambo. He is a true Sambo. That nigga is Toby recreated.
I'm about to say something like,
Ooh.
what the hell he did do now?
But we finna see. Hold on.
On his cousin. What?
Oh, it's playing music. Wait a minute. Wait. Kanye West seemingly admits to performing sexual acts on his cousin
What
after
the?
they saw two men kissing in an X-rated magazine when they
What
were
the?
kids. I sucked my cousin D till I was 14. Uh,
What the fuck?
yeah.
A fucking embarrassment.
God,
That's crazy. Oh hell no.
that's not crazy.
Don't even play that. Just let that go.
No,
Just drink it.
I ain't playing it because I got music in the background. But that's ooh,
So he he gonna he admitted that.
And
Yeah.
then they got quotation marks on it as though if he quoted this himself. And
right.
that's crazy work. But one thing for certain and two for sure, if it ain't true, we all gonna know it ain't true because he don't sue the fuck out of their ass.
Okay, because boy, ooh, God, dog. Oh man,
What in the world is going like for real, y'all? What's going on?
that's what
Like,
I don't know, man. It's like I be paying attention a lot, and it just fucking like got me like, well,
Hey, beat up. Yeah, that's some nasty shit, bro.
yeah, that's nasty as fuck.
I,
I would hope that the neighborhood talk got their lawyers in line. Because if
oh
it
yeah,
ain't true, you don't fuck that. Hey, look, Kanye is mentally deranged right now. He going through a phase, but
mm.
yet at the same time, him and his lawyers don't play. So
mm,
therefore, either if it's the truth, it will not be redacted after
Right,
today.
right.
But if it ain't the truth, they gonna redact the story.
Okay. What? Rashad? No, I didn't see him on YouTube today. No. Whoo, boy. That's the stories I got for today.
I
Mm,
wonder what would make him say something like that.
I
yeah.
don't
I
know.
don't
You know
care
what?
if he is off his meds right now. That ain't nothing that you just come out and blurt out and say. You
That's
You
what
Yeah,
know
feel
the
don't
I'm
problem
nobody
is
just air
saying.
that out
he
for
said
no reason.
he actually said some crazy stuff, outrageous stuff, but he never said nothing like that.
but he back with Bianca right now, so she'll get him back in line.
Huh. Oh
Keep
man.
him on a level playing field anyway, because you really can't put Kanye in line. But you can bring him down to where he ain't making retarded ass statements like that.
Right.
No,
Now, now who is that?
Bianca is his wife.
oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't keep
no,
up with shit, y'all. I didn't know. My bad.
Donald Trump is making everybody crazy in the celebrity world. You think that's what it is? Woo!
No,
Sounds like
Donald Trump ain't doing it. They doing it to themselves. They
sound.
standing for the damn fall. They standing for the setup and falling for it. And it's crazy work how we just so gullible
Yep.
and touch it
Lazy
like, oh,
sounds like something Diddy would say or R. Kelly.
that.
Whoo, God. Oh my
They ain't
God.
gonna never let him off. It,
They
Who,
just
R.
sitting
Kelly?
up there. Nah, probably not him either right now. And not Diddy either.
he can stay. Diddy can stay in there. No, sorry.
Yeah. So out of the two, Diddy and R. Kelly, which one do you think is the worst?
Damn.
Diddy.
I think so too. I think so too.
Because a lot of them women that R. Kelly dealt with
Kelly didn't drug
put
them. I don't think.
themselves they put themselves in those positions and voluntarily went that way with R. Kelly.
Right.
Did Diddy
And
did a
why?
lot of holding shit over people's head and manipulating and
And
forcing
drugging.
and all the rest of that type of shit. R.
Yeah.
Kelly is the one that just so happens to be the what they call him, the piper,
The Pied
the
Piper.
Pied Piper. He led with, hey, look,
But
he
Martha,
led with
he
what he
was
led with.
saying in the songs, all his songs, what was going on. And we didn't understand. We thinking a whole different thing, but he was telling us low key what he was doing. And
But,
you know what I mean? They didn't call him the Pied Piper for nothing. Look it up. If you want to know what the Pied
mm-hmm.
Piper
Hey,
was.
that song. I see you ready.
Yeah, all
It
that.
seems like you're ready, you mean? But yeah,
Morgan stupid.
they went in, but they went in knowing what was up with R. Kelly. And like I said, most of them women volunteer, just like Diddy. Don't get me wrong, because you can say the same thing about Diddy too, because most of them women volunteered themselves to be put in those positions.
Some of them,
Most
but
of
then you
R.
got the
Kelly,
ones that was
most of R.
allegedly.
Kelly women. volunteered themselves to be put in that damn position.
For sure. But on another note, our Diddy was allegedly drugging the people.
Yeah,
So it
drugging and beating and,
was,
and manipulating and all the rest of that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's
yeah,
why come I say he is worse than R. Kelly.
way worse. I feel that too. Now, if he get
In
out,
words of R.
if he
Kelly,
get
I'm
out, I
sick of
know.
this shit.
Ain't that something to compare to? Which one is the lesser of two devils?
Yeah, yeah.
This movie right here just took a turn.
What?
Hold on, you talking about the movie where my man used to play on
Margaret, Michelle, y'all got to watch this. Oh my, yo, the Kanye just came up right now.
Hold on, y'all. Let me see, cause I was gonna say R. Kelly. Carlos want me to try to
I
put it on.
thought you was talking about that action movie. Done it?
She is
Uh
right. So evil.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about
she talking about
Sinners.
the movie.
Yeah. Hold on.
The movie's called Sinners.
oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. It's my dude used to play on
Black
that,
Panther.
huh?
Hey,
The dude, the Black Panther dude,
Yeah,
Michael
yeah,
hey,
Jordan.
yeah, Black Panther
he
movie.
he just went to visit his mama, and his mama just did some Kanye.
Oh, okay. I gotta see that movie. I want to see it. Can I be seeing it? Look like it.
Nigga, twin, her own son.
Hmm.
Now I had to pause it.
I don't think I want to watch that.
I
Nah,
Yeah,
nah.
me either. It's giving me fish what's his name? That movie
JJ Fit. No,
Fisherman something Fisherman.
no.
only reason why
I,
I wanted to see it because it's the number one movie in the country right now.
you talking about Antoine Fisher?
Everybody
Yeah,
Journey?
says
Antoine
this
Fisherman.
movie
Yeah,
is.
Yeah.
They said this movie is so good. Actors are saying this man took us all the way back so we could see what was really going on with our ancestors.
I gotta see that because I saw the commercials. It kind of good though. I'm hoping they put that on Peacock.
No, you're gonna have to get you some So Evo cable or get you go to the movies.
Yeah, I get you. Oh yeah, I hit you up. So you because I gotta cash out now. So I hit you up.
Hold on, yeah.
Mhm.
Wait for my dad to send me some more money anyway.
I'm trying to print out this damn banner for Mother's Day. Working on Mother's Day now.
I'm going to London for Mother's Day.
I'm gonna try to get my mama something. 'Cause my mama always look out for me. So every
I'm
time I
giving a
ask, go ahead.
I'm giving a Mother's Day brunch at the
Go ahead.
shelter for some of the ladies.
TT, you know what? TT said that she might want to do that. I might go to that. She's having her a brunch. But I did. I told my daughter I wanted to go to London for Mother's Day. Big sis, you need to read my message. I saw the message that you said that your plans had changed. You're not coming no more. I read it.
I would like to travel one day.
Hold on, y'all.
You haven't traveled, beat?
No, cause that plane. I've been out of town though, but not like
You want to ride a plane?
No, no. No, I think that's the reason why I was just, that's the reason why I ain't never traveled.
Do you know you got other ways to travel, beast? You ain't gotta get on them. Well, certain parts of of the United States or whatever, you have to get on the plane. But
Yeah, you right about that. Mm-hmm. I, I will if I on the bus gonna
My
take a long
mother-in-law,
time.
my mother-in-law and father-in-law said that they was gonna ride the bus down here instead of getting on the train. I mean, getting on the plane. And they coming from Oregon.
But the Greyhound bus be scared with me sometimes because my couple of experience in the Greyhound bus. Where's her daughter? We had hit up. They go a deal 2 times.
see, I want to travel by train too, but I don't know how to read the goddamn the map thing. So far as the train thing, I guess you just gotta follow the different color lines. Or I don't know how the shit work, but guess they have to tell me because I don't know.
But if you get on the train, you can just listen for the stops, right?
I
Hmm.
guess yeah. I don't
Yep.
know how to. I don't know how it work, but I
Like if
only
you
been
go
on
to
the
the
train
train
like two
station
or
and buy
three
your
times.
ticket, if you go to the train station and buy your ticket, you ask the conductors and stuff like that about, like, let's say you coming from Texas and coming here, you got to get on the east round on the what's that, the eastbound train, and
Hmm.
I don't know how the trains run in Texas, but I know that it's people there that can help you.
I've been at Alabama almost the time. Then I've been on
Well, I've been on the train ride a couple of times.
Oh, I love the train.
the how do it feel?
Yeah, I've been on a train ride
You
before,
gotta,
but
you
that was
gotta.
on a field trip, and I was a kid then. I still didn't understand nothing, but yeah, I just need to learn how to ride a train.
What you mean? Learn how to ride the train?
No, I don't know how to read the lines and shit um
You told me like
on the train map or whatever. I don't know how to.
Are you talking about a local train or like Amtrak?
Amtrak, you don't have that.
Right.
No
That's what I
ticket.
was saying. Like you get on
Like if
and
I wanted to take let's say I want to go here to Boston or whatever, I wouldn't know how to get there. You know what I'm saying?
oh, it wouldn't. It's not gonna. It's easier than what you're thinking,
Yeah.
Dane.
Oh,
If
okay.
your destination is to Boston, then that's where you'll be going.
Mm-hmm.
they ain't like the local
And the
train, bro.
conductor lets you know when you get there.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they ain't like the local train. Like
No, it ain't like the city
Mm-mm.
train, whatever they call them.
Metro.
ATL got the MARTA and stuff like that. It's nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. Call your local customer service and tell them your destination. Right. When you purchasing your ticket. Mm-hmm. It's real simple. All you gotta
I
do is
don't think I've been on that type of train then.
only thing you
So
gotta do. No, the only thing you gotta do is make it to the Amtrak station.
And we'll be all right from there.
That's right.
when the last time also when the last time you take the Greyhound?
Ooh, it's been some years and years.
Yeah, it's been some years for me too, Michelle. I think it's been shit.
Damn, I don't want to see this. And they got some vampires in this shit.
I
What?
think it was like 20 years, maybe for me, at least 20.
Yeah, about me for me too.
Mm.
I was coming from North Carolina, coming to Gary, and I had rode it from Atlanta. I mean, not Atlanta, from Vegas to North
You
Carolina.
can do that, like take the
That
Greyhound.
took me so many days, Margaret. When I said I was not getting back on no bus, I meant that.
Girl, me too. Ooh.
I mean,
Yeah,
Uh-uh. My
I mean,
in-laws said instead of us buying their plane tickets here for Mother's Day, they
Mm-hmm.
wanted us to get them damn bus tickets. Now
Oh
we just
yeah.
gonna drive up there and get them though. Mm.
Hell, but the bus then went up high too.
How much the bus cost?
For Shayna
Yeah,
one time, and they prices then went up too. Well, everything hell, but I was surprised. That's supposed to be the cheapest way to go is the bus,
Yeah,
Greyhound
that's true. How long do it take to for Detroit to on a bus ride and go to Vegas?
to Vegas.
Yeah,
I never caught the bus to Vegas. I caught it from Vegas to North Carolina, and that took me like 3 4 days
damn.
on the bus.
Lord have mercy.
And if I'm not mistaken, it was some days, but Jack, I was like, boy, I couldn't wait to get them little short stops. You know, you can go get you something to eat or whatever. It wasn't long enough, and for me to sit that long like that, straight up like that, because them seats don't really be leaning back all that much. You know,
So that's my answer is it might take that long for me to go out there.
if you going to a short, a short destination, you'll be okay. But
Mm-hmm.
don't go nowhere that's far. It's gonna take you anywhere from 24 hours and up. Shit.
Mm.
Whoo, boy.
I don't got enough patience for that.
You
Uh,
know what? I think I'll be trying to board the dang on airplane.
taking the bus. Okay, B Dubs. Shoot. Woo.
I don't know if I gotta get wait that
Last
long.
time
I
I
just
was on
might
the
take a
bus,
risk
people
and
was
get
funky.
flies too. Fuck that.
See, and that bathroom back there. Oh no.
Oh
I
yeah.
can use the bathroom. I don't.
Woo.
I
I
couldn't.
stopped at the destination after I looked inside. I'm like, I'll wait till we make our next stop. I'll hold it
Well,
till I
on the bus.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
The bus to our. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, boy. Because everybody not clean. You know what I mean? Going in the bathrooms behind people. I don't care how much sanitizer stuff they.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Hell, I don't even use it in the plane. On the plane.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah. The
Yeah,
thing was, oh yeah, we was so playing with my man Kevin Hoff had
I
got
don't
pick
like
up
public restrooms at
me
all.
neither. Me neither. Lord
me.
Jesus. Whew.
Whatever. If you gotta go, you gotta go. I'm sorry. I can't.
That's right.
I
Well,
ain't gonna
that's
be on
it's
no
easy
plane and
for a man.
hold me
It's easy
being
for a man to say
uncomfortable.
it. It's easy for a man to say it.
Not unless they gotta take a dump.
Yeah, I'm not taking
Yeah,
no dump.
but it's
Yeah,
easier for a man to say, "Yeah, I can use the bathroom," but for a woman to actually have to go, oh no,
Man,
mm-mm.
boy, look,
Yeah,
Margaret,
I
squat,
understand what
right?
y'all
I won't
saying.
sit on the toilet, so I squat. And if you holding the walls, try to squat because
Mm-mm.
it's
I'm
gonna.
not a good squatter, so I don't even try.
Yes. Oh no, I can't hold it for that long. That lazy girl said. Woo.
That's why I come when you travel, you got to travel with your
Your
what you call
personal
it,
stuff
with
like
your
your Lysol,
sanitized wipes and all of that
yeah,
shit.
Lysol
Ugh.
and everything.
if you drive, try not to. I think I got a problem. Like
Ooh, Sarah. She
if
said,
I do
"Your blood
travel,
on the wall."
That's trifling. See
Hmm.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
Public bathrooms are trifling. I could
Hmm.
never. I couldn't.
I had worked at this one at a mall, and I was what you call it, Carlos? What was it, custodian or whatever? When you clean
Mhm.
the bathrooms and the halls and all that stuff. Man, when I say I seen the nastiest shit in the world,
oh,
I
somebody
could
took their
never.
boo boo, and put it on the mirror.
what the?
Just yeah, it wasn't no kid. It had to been an adult.
Oh
It had
no,
to been
no,
an
no.
adult. I
I could.
couldn't
Oh,
believe. I couldn't believe it. I had to get the hell out of there. I was not wiping that off no damn mirror or no walls. That was. I'm like, who in the hell would take their boo boo and smear it on a damn mirror and wall? Who? What kind
That
of
ain't
sick
nothing. I went to
individual
the
are you?
at work. I'm the porter at the job at the Whataburger I work at.
Uh-huh.
So I gotta clean the restrooms and stuff. So I goes in the women restroom, ladies. Did the huge turn off for me is when you got blood and stuff, and
Huh?
then your tampon is, oh my God,
Oh
this shit is
yeah,
just,
Trifling.
yeah,
oh
It's
yeah,
my
trifling.
God.
yeah, yeah. You see the most when you go in them dog.
Then they leave it on the toilet. I'm like, what? The trash is right there. Throw it away.
Yeah. Oh Lord Jesus.
Can you imagine how some of them people homes look?
Yeah,
That's
right.
Margaret. And
Trifling.
then, hold on. And them same ones, like you going into a club and seeing women all sharp and stuff, don't follow them home. And some churches too. The
Hmm.
sharpest ones, you follow them home, and baby, you'll be in the shock of your life. Like, what
Hmm.
in the hell? Now you see that person on the outside, they all sharp, driving nice cars and stuff, and go inside their home, your mouth will drop to the floor.
Hmm.
The hell, you put on this front like you are this and that and the other, and living like this? Come on.
Hmm.
I can never, like, even if I don't, yeah, yeah, I could
That's
say
why.
it's
That's why.
disrespectful or whatever. But if I go over to one of my associates' houses and some look out of line to me,
Yeah.
I'm going to turn around and walk right back on up out of that door.
I ain't sitting down. I ain't standing up. I'm getting out.
I can three-way call three, four, five people right now, and they would, oh yeah, Margaret don't play that.
I
Me
see one.
too, Mark.
Look, yo, y'all got me thinking. Like, I see one where my mama kind of like why she buy her house because she don't want nobody to talk about her house.
See? Yeah.
Mm.
You
Like
never
for
know.
real.
Who
Like
you know what? I look at it like this. And then another thing, my grandmother always told me, she said, the emergency people might have to come in your house or anything. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? You know them people talk behind your back.
mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You are when they drop you off at the hospital and get with their friends, they say, you won't believe what I seen at one patient house we had to go pick up. You know,
Mhm.
that's crazy. I don't want nobody to talk about me, about my house. You know,
And then they come in somebody's house and they got a nasty ass kitchen or a
ugh,
Oh yeah,
nasty
that be
ass
on me.
bathroom. I
yeah,
be having to, I would have to hold my tongue.
yeah, yeah,
And that's one thing I really hate to do that. So I'd rather just leave.
yeah. Me too.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I see
And
what you.
it stems from, I come from, like, my family, it's a lot of women in my family.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women.
Uh-huh.
You know, my aunts, I got 9 aunts on my mother's side alone. And then
Okay.
on my daddy's side, he got a predominantly female family.
Okay.
One thing for certain and two for sure, which I believe that it had to trickle down from my grandmother in order for all my aunts to be this way. They did not play about cleanliness.
Okay. My
Did
grandmama was
not.
My mama don't eat a shit like for real. I don't care how long I is.
B Dub say the oven be greasy, the
No,
stove.
no, no.
Yeah, boy. You gotta be careful where you eat.
I am that girl. I would be like, who do you expect to eat this shit?
Okay. Look, the potluck. I don't do potlucks you know, places like jobs have potluck or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I eat
Mm-mm.
only what I know. If it's something I brought,
And I be so bold, Michelle. I show ask, who cooked this?
yeah, Margaret.
Where this come from? I am her. I
Yeah.
am that girl.
Yes. Yes. Clean up as soon as you are done with something so that that way it's
Yeah,
easy.
or cook. And you don't cook without cleaning.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, she always told me that too. Like everything, like for real.
Yeah, clean up behind yourself. It ain't gonna take that damn long.
Hmm.
What?
I cannot stand it, and people be so mad. They get so frustrated with me about it because, like, even like everybody when we have family gatherings, they are mostly in my house, and
Right.
I'm like, I go behind them while they there. I don't give a damn. Put this in the tray. Get go a bag. Don't
Yeah.
put that right there. Don't. Hey, look. Use a coaster.
Right.
That type
Right.
of thing.
Right.
I'm that girl. I
Mm-hmm.
don't play about my house.
Yeah,
If
you're not
your house is really who you are.
sanctuary.
Hmm.
That's come on now.
My
This is
mama she don't even want nobody in the little one all the time.
whoo
She
boy.
keep that much. She keep her little one closed up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just leaving your shit all out in the floor. As soon as you come
Mm-hmm.
in, whatever you got
Now, buddy,
in the floor.
now, buddy. My kids would tell you with me about that, baby. Don't come in kicking your shit off nowhere.
Okay. And my grandma was so clean. You could eat off her bathroom floor. I swear to God. Any neighbor she had that's still living will tell you that. Yeah. It was crazy. And you couldn't lean up on her walls, put your hands on her walls. You
Uh-uh.
on the bed, you know, I have to make to this day, I still got this what I do. Every time I woke up, I had to make my bed up. And I still do that today.
Yeah, you got to so that well, I was told that you make your bed up so you don't get back in it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
once I'm up, I ain't going back in it.
Uh-huh.
I sit on it though.
We couldn't sit on the bed or you had to
Mm-mm.
pull the comforter back. But for the most part, when I was a kid, I would sit on my toy box because my toy box was made like a seat, you know, with the
Oh
cushion,
yeah.
you know. But sitting on the bed, she didn't play that.
I
No.
don't even like people coming in from outside sitting on my furniture.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And back then they had the plastic on the counter,
Mm-hmm.
and you couldn't plop down on her couch.
Nah.
But she said you would bust the plastics, and
Or slam the refrigerator doors.
yeah.
My
Yeah.
mama told like when I was like 12. My mama told one of the wounds to a den. That's one where we go. And,
She didn't want nobody sitting in her living room, huh?
no, you know.
Mm.
Now that was the good old days. You know, we might didn't understand it then because we were younger and kids. Like, damn, why she like this? But now I do. Now I do.
I see all the little kids be making fun. I see all the younger generation making fun about people getting whoopings on TikTok all the time.
Now that I got the walls knocked down, it's hard for me to stay in my bed all day. Like I go to my closet and sit in there now
I can't
or
do it.
something like that. That's what I said. I told my doctor the same thing. That's the reason why I leave up out of the hospital so quickly. I'm
Mhm.
like, I'm not a bed person.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Right. I don't care how sick I am. I gotta get my ass up and just sit on the couch or something. I'm not gonna just lay in that bed all day. I gotta be really down out bad to just stay in the bed.
Facts.
For
I don't
real.
even stay in the bed
Facts.
like
I
that.
gotta be out of all my limbs have to be
Yeah.
gone. My limbs have to be dead in order for me to
Right.
lay in bed all day. I
Right.
can't do that. And the first
Ooh.
thing, like because of my fucking insurance, they want to keep me in the hospital for weeks and weeks at a time. Like
Mm.
when I have my surgeries and all of that, they want to keep me there. But
Mhm.
I'm like, As soon as I open up my eyes, I'm like 12 hours. Oh, let me be able to be flexible. I'm up out of this motherfucker.
I feel better. I feel better.
They put
Just
stents in my
lying.
arm.
I
They
feel
put
better,
stents in
but you
my
really
legs.
pay.
They put stents in my legs. And you gotta lay 12, you gotta lay for 12 hours. After them 12 hours, within that 14th hour, I was up walking the fucking halls.
See, see,
Because
they
I'm not going to lay here all day like that. I can't do that.
right.
No woman in my family has ever been able to lay in the bed all day.
My mom like that too. Shit, I got that from my mom and my grandma because they don't sit in. I don't care how bad they feel, and they get up.
Because
Mm-hmm.
if you sit, you're going to feel worse.
You're gonna feel worse.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
Yep.
yeah.
that's it. Yeah, it drains you. That bed will drain you.
Yeah, it will. I don't see how some people do it. Some people can stay in the bed all
Oh,
day,
wait,
don't do
Lord.
nothing, and don't nothing be wrong with them. Like they don't be sick.
That's
They
lazy.
just be laying in bed. I said, "Ooh, you's a lazy motherfucker. Get up and do something."
Lazy girl say, "I'll be up and go sit on the couch, laying in the bed all day is lazy." Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
You got to move. You
My
got to move.
Mhm.
a bad person. I'll be seeing my mom up early in the morning watching the news in a chair or sitting on the couch. Right. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
My ass, I don't give a damn. I could get up off of here, off this internet at 4:30 in the morning. But I
Mm-hmm.
guarantee you by 5:30, I'm up and at 'em like a fucking soldier.
And that's how I be. Carlos like, damn, what you doing up so early? You just went to bed a couple hours ago. I can't stay. Once Tink and Muffin wake me up, I'm up. They wake me up to let them outside, and I just stay up. Yeah.
I've been on my third damn cup of coffee by the time the next one. By the time the next person in my household open up their eyes, I'm probably on my third cup of coffee.
Mhm.
Or if
Yeah.
I'm drinking Red Bull that day, I'll probably be on my second Red Bull.
Okay. Whoo, boy. Mm, mm, mm.
I might just sit close to
Yeah.
my bed, but I let just like laying on it.
Mm-hmm.
I just do that. I don't do that, but when I get up, sometimes I go on my little computer chair.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I just sit across from my bed with a
Okay.
wall at.
I got cursed out so bad yesterday, y'all, because I'm outside. Y'all know I'm supposed to be on bed rest for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm outside in a damn potato sack jumping around with kids.
What?
I'm glad you're doing good.
Woo. Yeah.
I had
God,
that.
Margaret.
And girl, please, I'm not gonna lay for nobody until God himself say, be your ass still. Guess
Right.
what? I'm gonna get my ass up.
Okay. But hopping around in a potato sack, Margaret.
Doing potato sack race,
Woo.
Easter
Okay.
egg hunting,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I was tired as hell when I got home.
I know you were.
But I still did it. I
Okay.
still did it. And I enjoyed myself while I was doing it too.
That's all that it matters. As long as you enjoyed yourself. People think I'm lazy. No, I just have extremely low energy. Well, you know they got B12 pills for that. Uh,
Hmm.
lazy girl.
And I tell you what worked better than them. The
What?
them little bottles from Family Dollar.
What kind of bottle?
The B12, they sell these little short bottles of B12 liquid at
Oh,
Family Dollar.
okay.
Honey, I got like 25, 26 of them, and I pop a bottle every other day.
Okay. Okay.
You know what, yeah? It's like,
Hey, lazy girl.
you
Because
know what?
most people will be like, with me having surgeries like I've been having them like back to back,
Mm-hmm.
they expect my body to be tired and drained. And nah, baby, I will pop a Red Bull or some B12 on your ass in a minute.
Woo. Janice said, when I get up, I make my bed up and I get dressed and go outside and sit on the porch. Okay.
No, that's right. Fresh air do it for you
Fresh
all the
air.
time.
Yeah, there you go. What's up, lazy girl?
Hey,
What's up,
Hey.
lady girl?
What's up?
Now you heard the little
yeah,
said, right? They got some B12 in the little shot things at the
the
family.
B12. I think I heard about that.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
for that's for energy, right?
yep.
Get you some B12 or just take a scoop of turmeric.
You said scoop
Oh,
of
I got some
who?
turmeric.
Turmeric.
You know what,
Oh,
y'all? I stay up to 3 o'clock. Then sometimes I get up to take this dog at 7 o'clock. Then I
mhm,
get up at 1 o'clock. Then
okay,
once I'm up, I'm up. I can't take a
right.
nap.
Mm-hmm. I ain't took a nap in so long. Sometimes I come home, I'll be so tired, so I'm gonna take a nap. Never make it.
Mhm.
Never
I
make
have my days. I have my days.
it. I'll
But
be
I
trying.
will
I'll
feel
be
low with
Wow,
the
that's
energy
good.
and the earn. And yeah, I'll take me a nap probably take a nap. At least I know I take a nap on Sundays.
okay. Okay. I'll be trying.
Yeah,
I
I
to take a
I don't
nap.
like taking naps
You
Me
because
don't?
I
either.
be
I
feel
love
like
taking
I'm
naps.
missing
I'm a nap
something.
person.
Yeah, I definitely be feeling like I'm gonna miss something or something like
Hey, you just like
Mhm.
me
that.
because sometimes I feel like that too.
My grandma used to always tell me that was my problem. That's why come I was so energetic as a child. I used to think I was gonna miss something.
Nah,
I'd be
my
like,
my
girl,
family used to
you
make
ain't
me
gonna
take
miss
naps, so
nothing.
Who is
I'm
that?
good
Yeah,
at taking naps.
I go to bed late sometimes. I get to bed like 3 o'clock sometimes.
Oh, I go to bed late every night.
Yeah.
Listen,
Me too.
who was that said I could sleep when I die? Something like that.
I
What?
um I say that a lot. Shit.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that movie Monkey Shines, if y'all can remember it. And the guy he was trying to break the world record of staying woke. Uh, but he was looking rough. Boy, he was looking rough.
Dang.
I can't do it.
Oh no,
He
that's not
I'm
good.
No, I
because
know.
I'll
your
be out
body
here
needs
looking
to
homeless.
regenerate and stuff, your muscles and all that type of shit.
But he didn't want to miss
Even
nothing.
as real out as my body is right now, I can still do 72 hours straight.
Really?
Mhm.
I used to do
Hmm.
that when I was younger. When I was hustling. Oh man. Boy, but
Like,
when that body did
and
break down.
that's normally when I do it too. Like when I'm pushing out inventory from my boutique,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a lot of other shit piled up.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it done. And
Right.
if it means me being up 72 hours straight, that's
Then
how
so
it's
be
going
it.
to end.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just whew,
Yo,
boy.
when I was younger, I used to stay up like 3 days at a time or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, playing the game and stuff. And now I can't do that shit no more.
Damn.
Yeah, it'll catch up. It'll catch up to
That-
you. I'm telling you, it'll catch up to you.
But
Yeah, because now I'm trying to recover from that like a student loan. I can't do it.
look, just sitting somewhere, just playing a game like that for days and days without going to sleep. That's
Uh-uh.
crazy work right
Yeah, and it ain't healthy.
there.
No, but when you younger, you feel like you can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
even when I was younger, I couldn't just sit there. I got to be up doing something. I can't
right.
sit there like glued to no
I mean,
TV.
of course, you get up and go use the restroom or
Yeah,
grab something to
that don't
eat and stuff like that. But
I mean, she talked about like going outside, going for a walk. You know,
yeah,
not just sitting in the house, being
right.
glued to the TV
You
or the
know,
game
that's the
24
reason why
7.
so many of our children these days are obese.
Uh huh.
And if you
yeah,
notice, like when you go back, Michelle, from our ages, but
Yeah.
going outside and
Mm-hmm.
playing jump rope
Playing
and
and
doing
getting
playing hide
Yeah.
and seek,
I used
right.
to be like every time
it's
my friends
different
would
now.
Mm-hmm.
Kids
like,
now be playing it in front of the TV, and
Yeah,
it
they don't
causes
play
them to
outside.
gain weight and be
You
unhealthy.
you hardly ever see kids outside playing anymore.
No,
Mm-mm.
well,
not all of
I
them.
was
it's
one of
just
them
a lot
kids that was
going on,
outside
y'all.
all the
Like,
time.
Me too.
yeah,
We all
but at the
were.
same time, it's a lot be going on outside. Like, it's a lot
But
of
Hmm.
when the internet came,
That was
Oh
shit,
my
all they know.
God.
That was
outside
all
went
they
out the
know.
window.
That's right.
I started gaining weight off of birth control, so it was well no junk food. The junk food they come later, but I started gaining weight off of birth control.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was outside. Like my family did not play about me being people faces and all that. Like
Right,
if there's more
right.
than one kid outside,
Right.
we was outside
Mm-hmm.
playing
Because my
Mm-hmm.
grandma
juggalos,
now,
scooters, all that, bikes.
my grandma
Right.
now,
yeah.
Michelle
We
said,
had
take your
yeah,
asses outside.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Like
And
for
don't
real.
run in and out my door.
That's right,
Yeah,
Mama.
I used to have look. I used to have swings in the backyard. Like I was sport. I had everything like swing
I
toys.
climbed trees. You talking
Huh?
about
I
swings? I
did too.
climbed trees.
I
I
did too,
mean,
lazy girl. I
I
did
mean
too.
swings.
I clowned
I was a
trees.
tomboy.
I played
I was a
I played flag football with the boys. I
See?
did all that shit.
mm,
Yeah, I did all that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I
Rode
ain't never
bikes
know how
for
to climb a tree.
miles, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll be
I
all up
got
we'll be all up in the
yeah.
white people neighborhood.
yeah.
Chilling.
It's like we own the whole block. Like we would have been out there playing volleyball and what else? Football, like you said. Uh,
Soccer.
Wild
Mm-hmm.
bites.
yeah,
And
I
riding
ain't gonna
bikes.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. I used to want to be a track star or something, like a real life track star.
Oh yeah.
Run tracks.
I
Oh,
never was a runner. I was a dancer,
I
but
I
I
never
was a
never
ran
runner.
was a
before. I
runner.
couldn't run track.
I couldn't
But
do it
you
because I
know,
had asthma real
that's when
bad.
we could drink out of the damn water fountain, the
The
water
water
hose.
hose. Yep, Janae.
Ah, yeah, I drank out of water hose.
Did y'all play with the fire hydrant? That
Yes, we did, honey.
yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
did.
did.
That shit was fun.
I never touched the fire hydrant. It was always somebody that was breaking it, but the
Yeah.
police came back a couple times.
If we didn't date
Especially
that
for
shit,
people who coming up
after a while, they stopped even caring.
Hmm. Especially in the projects. We used to do so much of projects.
In the summertime, baby, we'll turn that street hydrant on.
yeah.
Everybody and their grandmama be in there. People come through there washing their cars and shit.
I got a
I'm
question to
weak.
ask y'all.
Hmm?
All right, the street lights come on. What happened if y'all come late?
You get your ass beat.
Get your ass whooped.
Shit, you was on the porch before the street lights
Yeah,
came on.
yeah.
For real.
Child, no, I didn't grow up in that era. I
We
was always in a car. My family had cars, so anytime say I was somebody else's house late, they
Mm-hmm.
would send somebody for the family to come get me. So I would never be on a bus like that or walking home by myself. They
Okay.
did not play at all.
Okay. So see, those was the good old days. It,
Now,
They did
in
not
our
play.
neighborhood, when I was coming up and we was kids, we can go to any neighbor on our block,
right.
any neighbor. We'll
Mm-hmm.
be
hmm
in front of all their houses or
That's right.
whatever, or even in the houses.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
our parents knew where we were.
That's right, Margaret.
Yep.
Did y'all have like
That's how it was.
did y'all have like a candy lady or like a person that
Yes.
would
Yeah,
sell
Yes,
like
we
yeah,
snacks
had a
out of
yeah.
the
candy
house?
Candy
lady.
lady sold
Yeah.
the pilkels, the
Yeah.
Yep.
peppermints, the
The
everything, the
sodas, everything.
pretzels. Yeah,
A hamburger,
Mm-hmm.
French fries, one of
And
the.
yeah,
then if you wanted
yeah.
some some Mexican, like we had a Mexican that had a um like they own ch- chips and whatever that stuff they be selling.
Mm, mm.
Guacamole.
Guacamole, yeah, they had their own
Ugh,
stuff.
We had
I can't stand guacamole.
and I never
It's
forget her.
good for you though.
Her
It's
name was
especially good for your skin.
her name was Miss Martin, and she sold the best hamburgers, cheeseburgers, and French fries. She would go in her kitchen,
Mm.
you put in the order, and sit there outside, inside or outside, and wait on her to
And
finish.
wait
Mm-hmm.
on it. Yeah.
Ooh, wee! Boy,
Can't do that no
everybody
more.
be at her house.
You know
Mm,
what? You know
Yeah.
what? I miss Bella though, because I
And
mean,
I miss that. I hate that for our kids. Well,
yeah.
for our kids.
Mm-hmm.
Because they'll never know that. They'll never know how
Experience that.
innocent the community or how a real community was set up.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then my aunt, before she passed away, she had started a business where the whole entire neighborhood did like a yard sale for
Mm-hmm.
every certain month, like this say
Yeah.
October, we did a yard sale, so everybody was out there. It was crowded. It was a lot of cars, but everybody had fun. You got kids out. They had jumping house. You got neighbors that selling barbecue plates and stuff. You got one neighbor doing peach cobbler. Like the shit was so much fun.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you could sell cars, you could sell tires, you could sell clothes, you could sell
Yeah.
like we had all kinds of stuff going on in our
We
neighborhood.
did too, Damien. We
And
did too.
that's back when they was not pressing everybody without getting an apartment.
Nah,
You
that's
used to be able to sell stuff without getting an apartment.
now we gotta get
Yeah,
an apartment, do we? I mean, apartment to sell stuff. Huh?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Damn.
yeah. They
We
changed
used
a
to
lot of
have this
stuff.
thing called Operation Brightside.
Mm.
And they used to come to the communities or whatever and set up these like picnics on Sundays and, get the kids hot dogs and let us play
Yeah.
games. And we had
Yeah,
football games, we had basketball tournaments and all types of stuff.
Yeah. What happened
Stuff
to
that
the?
kids don't have now. And we
yeah.
supposedly had less money then than what we got now.
Mm-hmm. What happened to the black
But we
party?
made it work though.
The black party is just disappeared now.
Yeah.
We made whatever money we had back then. We made it work.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, you
Yeah,
can't even make $5 work.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what? And back in the day, like when my friends were living over here, I used to be outside all night till 2 o'clock in the morning. We be in the backyard playing basketball.
Yep.
yeah. I used to do that too, B.
We used to do that too. We used to have it to where, like, my grandma house was everybody. My grandma was everybody grandma on the block
Mm-hmm.
in the
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
neighborhood. Period.
Right.
Everybody be over there. Everybody be in the house chilling, watching. As she say, running up her cable bill like cable was getting charged. Like cable was getting charged by the minute then. But anyway, it was like,
Shit,
I'm running up my cable bill. They
I
were,
ran
and
up my
then
auntie
we had a
cable bill one
particular.
time.
That was
I
back
ran up
when
my
we
auntie
had
cable
that.
bill one time. It was almost $200. I damn they got my ass whooped.
Listen, that was
Dang.
back. Also, that was back when we had the long distance phone calls.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah,
Hey, y'all
Never
remember?
again.
Hey, y'all
And I
remember that big
told you I grew up with a gang of women. And
Yeah, man.
baby, you know that phone stay girl.
Mm.
What? And then they start getting them damn extended phone cord.
Oh man.
Lord Jesus, we had a damn phone all throughout the house. My grandma
Oh,
used to
that
take it
was
from us and put it in her room.
bad.
Hey, y'all, do y'all remember
Child,
that?
that whoopings.
Do y'all
If you
Yeah.
never
remember
got a
Yeah,
whooping, you
that's
getting
true,
real.
Gina.
that?
Janice say if we were showing out, the neighbors could whoop you and you
Yep,
go home and get
that's
Hell
beat.
yeah.
that's
That's
that.
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Hell
Nope,
yeah.
nope, nope.
Now these
They
kids
cannot touch me.
touch my kids. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
y'all.
why the
Even
kids.
back then, like the neighbors, they couldn't touch me because I had a whole bunch of family that always come over my auntie house. Like my grandma, my auntie's like grandma, she raised the whole family,
Mhm.
so we would always have somebody around. So even if I
Well,
was over
lady
somebody
girl,
else's
you like
house, they
one of the
couldn't touch
youngest.
me.
You
Mhm.
like one of the youngest people up on this panel right now. So
Yeah.
by that time, by your time, that generation has, left.
Been here and
But
gone.
we as us as kids, shit, okay. If you act a fool if you want to.
Hey
You
Pooh.
Yep.
gonna get an ass whooping for the neighbor and then they gonna take you home and you gonna get another ass whooping.
Yep.
Pooh
Yep.
Pooh.
Damn.
Nah.
And then don't have relatives at school. Lord, I done learned the hard way. If you get your ass in trouble in school and you got relatives that go to your same school, you was getting your ass whipped by everybody in the
Not only that, they gotta
family.
spread that shit like a wildfire. They gotta be talking about your ass to the day you
uh,
graduate. Yo, Jew, you got ass booked.
Hmm.
Luckily, I never experienced to the point where my auntie had to come up and whoop my ass at school. So I got saved on that part.
I'm so glad I had the experiences as a kid that
I
I
do
had as
too.
a
I
kid.
am too. I
Me
am
too.
too.
I miss my childhood.
My husband used to get in trouble at school, and that was bad for him because his mom worked at the school. She was a teacher. Ooh wee!
Oh, we
Mhm.
cool.
nah, dog.
Damn.
I
So
remember
that ass whooping was 10 times harder.
that.
Hell yeah,
No.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
My mom gonna be a teacher, but you can't go. We can't be at the same school. Hell no.
Nah, that's for sure. My
Shit,
mom
They
said,
no,
"Well,
we
you
can't.
they
my
don't
mom said,
allow it
You
no
gonna have to
more.
You can't. You
re
can't
We
get
can't
away.
have the same classes.
for
If my
real.
mama was a teacher, we cannot have the same classes.
And you can't get away with nothing because the other teachers will tell too. Yeah,
Hmm.
your son or your daughter was doing
Or either
exactly.
they'll be in the teacher's lounge gossiping about your
Gossiping,
ass.
gossiping, right?
I mean, eventually you would have got around.
Mm-hmm.
hey, look, they gonna look at you like, I hope you did. Come here."
Oh
I
man,
had fun as a kid. I don't care what type of lifestyle my
I
mama
did
lived.
too. I did
I
too.
had a great time as a kid.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
looking back, my life wasn't all that bad, but I had some good days, y'all. But
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
We
yeah,
all did.
The good outweighs the bad, Damien.
yeah,
Yeah, boy, knowing I was
Life
younger
was easy.
then.
I say life was easier back then. That a
Much.
lot of people would not agree with me on that,
I
but
do.
life was good for me back when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember my but like 2000, well, 2000, in 2000, I was 10 years old.
When these
Uh,
late '80s and late and '90 kids came, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what the hell happened then.
See, I
Yeah.
don't know what happened both like as far as like music history and other things in the 90s. I just remember the times where kids was kids.
yeah,
Right.
I
Right?
feel you in that.
And we wasn't on electronics all day.
Okay, those
Yeah.
were the good old days, Janine.
I enjoyed every bit of it.
I was born in the
So
90s,
Carlos
so
say,
but,
y'all
yeah.
remember when y'all used to go play house?
Got my ass whooped. Hold on. Why I play house and got my ass whooped for that shit? When I, no,
Yeah.
let me tell you this. So me and my cousin was up here playing house, right?
Carlos
But
used to say, Carlos said he used to say, I'm the daddy.
right. But the thing is, the way we get my ass whooped was I pretended I was pregnant, but I didn't know that we was doing it. We didn't know it was bad at the time, but me and my cousin was pretending that we was pregnant, so we would put a pillow in a shirt that act like it was a baby in it.
I did
Like
that.
we didn't know no better.
My uncle whooped my butt. Tell me, how did that? He said, "What is that in your?" I said, "My
Right, Steve.
baby." He said, "Well, how did it get there?" And I couldn't explain how it got there. And he beat my butt. He said,
But I got the whooping because my cousin was younger than me. But when I got on the ass because my cousin was younger than me, so she was always getting away with it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I just said that, Stephen. I used to be like, my grandma used to be like, take your ass outside and don't run in and out my door all day.
They didn't play that back then. That running in and out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
they
Sure
didn't
did.
know.
You let flies in and everything else.
Yeah,
Mosquitoes.
stay
Let us see
outside. Don't
you out
go in.
there.
Like that, all my good ass.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandma was the type that'll make us some fried bologna sandwiches and for the whole damn kids on the neighborhood.
Okay.
Fried bologna sandwiches and potato chips. She'll come out there with her nap with the napkins and and the
Okay.
bologna sandwiches and the juices, and that's how we got fed
Uh-huh.
throughout the day.
Yep.
So
I
we
got
Them
a
wouldn't keep
dinner
running
question.
in
times.
and
Them
out her
dinner
damn
times. We
hospital.
got
I
to
mean her house all day.
Mm-hmm.
I
We
got a
would go to
question.
the candy lady. Like sometimes, like my mom lived at the south side, my aunt lived at the north side. So when I be at my mom's house, she would give us money to go to the candy lady, and we would eat junk food and nachos and stuff. That'd be like our dinner.
Yep.
My mom would be too tired to make us an extra meal. It was like 8, 9 of us at the time, so
Yeah.
she had
Yeah.
a lot of kids over,
Mm-hmm.
including cousins.
So it is, Steve. So
Yeah.
I
is.
got
Sometimes
I
it's
got a good
hard to get
question,
the
y'all.
kids to go outside
And
all
then
that
for
big
some
money.
of them, it ain't even safe for them to go outside no more.
That's true.
So
That's true.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think.
Hey, I got a question, y'all.
Hmm.
What is
Mm-hmm.
with y'all back in the day? Y'all don't want us to touch your radio.
Huh?
No, like
You
what
mean
was
TV?
no, you like somebody was talking about this like
Mhm.
y'all back in the day, y'all had this big old sound system and y'all
Mhm.
told us not to touch it.
Like in your car or in the
No,
house?
in the house.
No.
Uh-huh.
I think I know. Yeah, cause
Yeah, because kids
We
always
my
touch
parents.
automatically,
shit. That's
Huh?
the
we
reason why they don't want to.
Yeah,
I think we automatically just knew not to touch it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah,
we
we
did.
knew.
We had
yeah.
record
They
players. Now I would play my mama's record player when she wasn't in the in the house
Right.
mm,
or whatever. You know.
I see somebody talking about it. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah,
yeah.
we
It's
knew
like
how
a
to.
certain sound system they had. They told the kids like not to touch it. All you gotta do is tell her one time not to touch it.
Right.
Yeah, it
Right.
was big. It was big. Yeah.
And like our TVs today, we couldn't play the games on our TV on our main TVs, like the TV in the living
Oh
room or the TV.
no. Hell
We
no.
had to
Right.
have we had to have a Pacific TV to put our
To play them
game on.
games. That's right.
Mm.
You ain't gonna be taking up mama and daddy's TV all
Mm-hmm.
day with no
They
damn
used to
game.
say you ruined the TV.
That's right. Yeah.
Did y'all ever tell your mamas if they didn't know you're not eating whatever food they cooked?
Huh? Hell, oh no. I knew
My
not to say that.
girl, I was going to say my aunties ain't play that, baby.
Like when your
You
parents
gonna
cook
eat
food,
whatever the hell they cook.
they told you, yeah, I'll cook it this, that, and third. You said, no, I don't want whatever y'all cooking.
No, buddy.
We just smelled like that.
We was wise enough to
No,
know
I mean
not to say
because
no shit
at,
like that too.
right, and at the same time, as parents, your parents know what you like, so why would she cook you something that you wouldn't like? No way. Like,
Okay, Stevette, you better say it
But
again,
that's the
honey.
thing, like,
I don't, Mama,
parents,
I don't
like,
want,
they'll make you food, but they won't tell you what you make it after they cook it.
Mama, I don't
yeah,
want that.
Like how
Oh
kids be
no.
like, I don't eat Brussels sprouts. I don't do this.
But these
Man,
kids
I
today
call
do
them
that.
little cabbages.
These
Well, you're gonna be hungry.
these kids today do that, tell you what they ain't gonna eat. I done
Shit.
heard it. I'm like, I don't
She,
want that. Okay, wait, what you want, baby? Oh hell no.
Uh-uh.
Hell no.
That's the extra
mm-mm.
privilege. That's the extra privilege
Okay,
shit that I'm
Renee.
talking about. Cause no, we didn't. No. We didn't do that.
That's
We
right.
gonna
yeah,
eat whatever's in that damn on that bowl. I don't care if it was hot dogs, if it was macaroni and cheese, Brussels
Spaghetti.
sprouts, whatever.
There's
We
no
gonna
more
eat that
respect
shit.
for the parents. There's no more respect for the parents. And anything goes now. Anything
Mm-hmm.
goes. if these younger generations,
Ba-
the younger
Basically,
brothers,
like the parents don't have no rights no more.
yeah,
You
oh,
know what? I think
and
the
you
black
had to
parents.
basically earn what you got pretty much. And when I say
Mm-hmm.
earn,
Facts.
you had your grades had to be up, your room had to be clean, you had to be respectable, all that. Now
I had
kids
I
wouldn't
gave
be
birth
they
to
don't
my
be there.
son in '96, and I still
Hmm.
tell him to this day, I don't reward stupidity. I don't reward bad behavior
Right,
at
Mark.
all. I wasn't raised up like that. I wasn't raised up getting rewarded for getting kicked out of school, getting rewarded for having bad grades, getting rewarded for being disrespectful.
That's
Shoot.
true.
You don't know. You don't do that. But
Yeah.
these kids these days, baby, they get kicked out of school, and the next
And
day
they
they mama
still
go,
get
and
rewarded
the
for
next
that
day they mama
Yeah.
going down the Foot Locker to get them a pair of Jordans.
Jordans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or PlayStation. Or whatever. I'm
Shit.
Uh
like, what
huh.
the hell? I just look at
Yeah, they,
my head.
These kids, they just get a slap on the wrist. They
And
don't get
it
no
it
real
calls them not to be accountable. It
Right.
doesn't teach your child accountability.
Mm.
right. You
And
know
they
they
what?
so
don't
scared.
and
I
they
look
don't
at. I
value
look at.
nothing. They
I.
don't value nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They don't.
Yep.
Oh,
One thing
Especially if
that
they, especially if they the kind that everything they touch, they break stuff. Yeah,
yeah,
they don't.
because they know,
mhm.
well, mama, daddy gonna buy me another one. So you know what I mean? And that's really sad.
You
But
know what? I
I
used to
get
take care of my
like I
stuff.
get that parents try to break generation curses, but you can discipline your child when they act it up. Just don't take it overboard.
And some people, some things that people say is a curse or believe is a curse, it's not really a curse. It's
right,
called discipline.
right,
That way.
You know, it's not like everybody, oh, because my family didn't have this and my family didn't have that. I want my kids to be this. I want my kids
ooh,
to have that.
that's
I
so
want them
much.
to have everything that I didn't have.
You hear
That
that so
means that
much.
your priorities are not in line because if you didn't have it and you still successful to this day,
This
guess
day.
what? You made it.
You made it. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you. Oh my God. You know how many times I hear that? I don't want my kids to go through what I went through.
What
You
the fuck?
still here?
Doctor, you still here? You still breathing, nigga?
You still here? What the hell?
Right.
Are you serious?
Now, at
Jesus
the same
Christ.
time,
What was the
when your kids,
trauma?
Huh?
when your kids go through stuff, it's preparing them,
For the real world. When
yeah,
they
for the
Yeah.
real world.
look,
Right.
what
Just
don't
like the
kill
shit that
you,
I've been through,
what don't kill
it
you only makes
prepared
you
me for
stronger.
something. It made me stronger.
Right.
Yes, I didn't want to go through it, but I had to go through it because it worked out for the better for me. You know,
Mm,
I
mm,
told I tell these kids that's up under me now, I be like, y'all, what y'all don't understand is that we came up, my family wasn't rich. My family ain't have no money like that. You know what my grandmother was a teacher and my grandfather worked at the steel mill.
right.
We ain't have no money like that.
Right.
Especially to have my grandmother had 14 kids.
Mm-hmm.
So the money, had to be stretched.
Right.
But yet at the same time, they taught us morals. They taught us how to be responsible.
right,
They motivated us. They,
right.
encouraged and educated us to the point where we was good.
And taught you how to take care of your stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Be appreciative.
Be appreciative. That's right.
yeah. That's mm-hmm.
Hmm. Oh, I just look at these days now and look at this generation, like I said before, and I just really, really shake my head because you could tell that these
These
kids are very
generation think
ungrateful. They
these
ungrateful.
generation these generations right here think that they own something,
They
that
own something.
like
Yeah.
somebody owe them something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like you just got it. You just should give it to us.
I want this. And you
No,
tell them I don't have the money. Oh, you got it. You got it. Woo wee.
it's not about we got it, but at the end of the day, a lot of us work for it.
Right.
So it wasn't like just handed to us like a money tree.
There you go.
That's true.
There you
I
go.
tell everybody, if I whatever the hell I did wrong, I did it on my own. I wasn't peer pressured into doing it, and my upbringing has nothing to do with it.
Do it. There you
Everything
go.
that I did on
Right.
free will.
That's what I say.
Never be a
Nobody
Right.
follower.
forced me
Be
to
a
do
leader.
nothing. When it came to the things, the decisions I made when I got older, you know. Um,
You know
People
what?
can be like, "Oh well, your mama smoked dope, so I see why come you made the moves that you was like." My mama smoking dope ain't have shit to do with it besides her friends was bringing me money.
my mama never got high. My mama
But
never got high.
it don't got nothing.
And my
It has
father never got
absolutely
high.
nothing to do with it.
I
Whatever
just got with
I
some
did on
grown
my own.
people and just was enjoying myself, so I thought. And then one thing led to another. I I can never blame what I did on anyone
I know
but
that's
me.
right.
But me. I hold myself fully accountable. You know.
My
Shoot.
mama didn't tell me to go get my ass locked up in the feds nor the state.
Man, neither.
In fact, she was trying to get me to stop so I wouldn't
She
end up
told
in
me, she only told me, you
the
take your butt in there again, I ain't sending you a dime. I'm like, oh,
feds. You heard me.
because you ain't got no business being in there.
And it wasn't because we was really the have-nots, because it was
Right.
our, my mama was a booster, so we always had the best of everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Shoes, clothes, whatever. We weren't lacking of nothing.
Right.
Shit.
You know what? I go. I ain't no disrespectful little boy. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just saying.
Hmm?
I said I go. I ain't disrespectful.
I don't
Sometimes
feel like you disrespectful, Beats, at
Me
all.
neither. Me neither. I don't even think you'll be living with your mom if you was disrespectful.
Uh-uh. No.
sometimes we do have a little argument. Sometimes.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
That's
know.
part
that's
of the
normal though.
territory. Hmm
That's normal for the parents and kids to have arguments with each other. Who don't?
But I
Mhm.
never yell. But sometimes I get a little passion how I feel. Sometimes you know, like I ain't never.
we all done got in our feelings when it comes to our parents.
Yeah, especially as you get older, you
Mm.
know.
Mm-hmm.
My grandma said, "Oh, you smelling yourself now, huh?"
Yeah, she
Baby.
be on me, but the only thing she be on me about is take care of myself, or or about to drink a pot. That's the big
Mhm.
problem.
My auntie told me, my mama told me one day we got into a huge ass fight. And she said, "You want to be grown, you get out there and you get on your own." And
Uh-huh.
that's exactly what the fuck I did.
And she be playing me like
Right.
that
And my
sometimes.
auntie told my auntie told my mama, she said, "You told that to the wrong one."
Right. I was finna ask you, do you think that she really felt like you was gonna do it?
She didn't think I could do it.
No, no, no. I'm saying when she told you that, was she shocked when you actually did it?
I think I can't say she was shocked because after all, I am her daughter.
Right, right.
But I didn't think she would think that I would want to do it,
Okay.
or put in the action to get it done. I
Uh-huh.
left home at 14 and never returned.
Wow. Wait a minute.
Unless, I was coming, like I said, unless I was coming back to bring my brothers and sisters something, or even speak to my mama, or, make sure she was good or whatever.
Yeah.
And I had my first apartment when I was 16 years old. I had my first little,
Amen.
they called it a kitchenette.
Uh-huh.
But until then, my
It was
best
yours.
friend to this day, we've been best friends for 30 years.
Okay.
And I slept for 2 years. I slept on her couch
Mm-hmm.
at her mama house.
Okay.
But at 16, you capable of getting a job. I got my first job at Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
And two checks after, two checks in, I was in my own little kitchenette.
Wow. See, that's what you call determination. She was determined to get out and do her own, get her
Working
own.
and going to school. I'm going to school from 6 o'clock in the morning to 2 o'clock in the evening, and from work from 3 to 8.
Wow,
Little
Margaret.
Marvin.
You was able to do all that?
Yeah, hell yeah. I ain't have no choice. I had to do it.
Determined she did make it on her own. Cousin say, I remember saying, I can't wait till I get grown. Boy, now I wish I had to slow down.
I
Okay.
know that's right. I know that's right.
I think we all said that too, cousin.
Nah, I
You know
think I was
what?
the
Under
only
our breath,
child.
up under our breath to our
You know
parents.
what? Yeah, I look at the other ways like how people my age still staying with their people's their parents, and they different ways.
Mm,
Damn, black people, we got a problem with that.
See, I don't have a problem with like my daughter.
Hmm.
My daughter is here in this household with me. Y'all probably don't notice because she always on the second floor. But
Uh-huh.
she's here in this household with me. But she
Okay.
has her own apartment. I
Yeah, I
went out and got her a damn apartment.
remember.
Hmm.
But she's here every day, all day
Mm-hmm.
when she ain't working.
Okay.
And some days she even work from here.
Okay.
My kids they never had to leave. Never. They
Me
could have been
neither.
here all their goddamn lives and I wouldn't have cared.
I never had to leave neither. I never
Me
had to. I
neither.
left on my own.
I used to ask my aunt if I could have a job when I was in school, because I told her I wanted to work and go to school, and she thought I couldn't do it
Mm-hmm.
because of a mental issue I had. But I said no, I really want to work to go to school because we was going through some stuff, and I was starting to get kicked out because I wasn't clean up after her.
Uh-huh.
But I used to beg her like, let me work and go to school. Let me work and go to school. Cause by 16, I was still acting, and she would not let me work and go to school.
Okay. You
So
didn't
she
have
felt I couldn't, I wasn't gonna be able to keep up.
would they let you at least get a summer job? Remember the summer jobs?
Oh
I
yeah.
We
never
were trying to do that.
had one.
We were trying to get a summer job, but she kept writing on the application. When I was filling out the application for the summer job, she kept writing on it, so it would make it look like it was my handwriting, but it was hers. So one of the ladies that came in the office saw her writing on my application, and I got dismissed from it. So I never got a summer job.
Oh,
What year you was 16? Like 2006 or 2009?
nothing.
I don't know. That's how bad my memory is. I don't know. But yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that like it was yesterday. We went down to the Mayor Daily. I think it was the Mayor Daily office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we sat down and did like applications for summer jobs, but she kept writing on it. So I'm like, why is you doing that? Because the school I went to, they trained us to get jobs.
Uh-huh.
So
My
I already
daughter
knew how to fill out an application for a job because they trained us to do it. She
my
Yeah.
kept
daughter
writing
and
on
my
all the
son work for
applications.
Slate. They
Oh, she
both
didn't want
work for
to work.
Slate at 14. They started working at 14. Both working summer
Yeah.
jobs through Slate.
Okay. Cousin say I'm blessed. I live with my son since I can't work anymore, and he takes great care of his mother.
I know
Oh,
that's right.
that's a blessing. That's a blessing
Hmm.
right there. Yeah.
I can't live with my son because his kid's too damn bad.
My mama said she was sick. I never lived with my brother because he be smoking a lot.
Oh man.
I can't live, but that's just me. I don't feel comfortable living or staying. I can't even spend a night at somebody. Like I remember, not too long ago, about 2, 3 years ago, everybody lights off was in St. Louis, basically, except
Mhm.
in certain, like you get a little patch where they still had electricity.
Okay.
And my
Mm.
son and them happened to be in the patch where they had electricity, and I said, "You got me fucked." Hey, I will be at home. I went out and bought these little portable fans that you can put batteries in.
Yeah.
I bought about 5, 6 of them
And some candles.
and some candles, honey.
Yeah.
I sure did.
The
And I said,
candles
"Look,
beat it.
I just I can't live with nobody." And I
It's
think it's because I've been independent since I
for
was
so
14.
long. I get it, Margaret. I sure get it because I'm the same way. I don't. It's like if I ain't in my own or a hotel or something like that. Nah.
Hmm.
Bad,
I
bad.
don't mind living with people. I don't mind living with people, but if you're not fair on the rules, then yeah, I'd rather just go ahead and get my own.
And
That's
see, that's
the
my
thing.
problem right there.
Yeah.
You have a problem with authority. I am my authority. I
Right.
don't like to live by nobody's rules. Can nobody tell me what the fuck to do? That's why I was the worst inmate in the jail.
You keep talking about inmates.
Look,
I
Margaret.
was the worst inmate in the jail. I was. I
I have
couldn't.
no problem following rules, but if it's not fair, then nah, I gotta go.
Hey,
I've been grown too long for anybody to try to put some rules over me.
listen,
Yeah, like
Aquarius
you a child or something.
and
Hmm.
Aquarius, which is what I am, we don't like being told what to do. And it's so deep instilled in me. It's like, damn, I'm gonna come and stay in your house, and I gotta feel like I'm walking on eggshells.
You don't know.
Because you ain't gonna tell me, well, you can't do this and can't do that. So I just gonna sit there like looking stupid and being uncomfortable at the same time. Like, no, thanks. I'll stay at
Yeah,
home.
I got put out of a halfway house
What?
Oh,
because I
How
couldn't.
did you put her on a halfway house?
I don't follow rules, honey. I don't, and I would intentionally break them.
Uh-huh.
I would intentionally break them, and then I used to be one that didn't give a damn about the consequences of my actions. If
Right, right.
I did it, and I accepted all the consequences.
Okay, Margaret. Me too.
I
Me
said
too.
what I said. Oh, don't stop.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do it, and they put me out the halfway house, but I ain't go back to jail though.
Oh, that's
No, no,
good.
no. I did it wrong. I did it wrong.
Oh my god. I ain't never heard nobody get put out a halfway house.
People get put out the halfway house, they just get sent back to jail. It
Right.
just so happens that people love me.
Okay.
I'm a likable person, and I don't know why because I'm not very friendly. Do not get it twisted. I'm not, and I don't conform to shit.
You know
So
Okay,
what?
therefore,
Margaret, listen, we know.
It's
We
probably
already
because you
know, Margaret.
bold, Margaret. Like you're
It's,
bold and you
You
like
bold, you got
outspoken
balls.
and
she's
stuff. So
Margaret is outspoken.
yeah,
I don't really move in the way that people expect me to move.
Right,
you
right.
know what? I'm the same way.
You
And
just don't kiss a whole lot of ass. That's what it is. And that's
No,
another reason.
I don't, and I get that from my grandpa. I know that.
uh-huh.
It's
Oh,
hard for you to beat me down. It's hard for you to beat me down.
Margaret, another thing. Do you have to have the last word?
Uh-huh.
That's just like me. I have to have the last word.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too. My mom be telling me, shut up.
She
That's
said,
why I started my own businesses because
uh-huh. Yeah.
I can't be told what to do.
See, that's part of my mouth. Like when we get into arguments, I have the last word or the last ha ha. I'm the type of person that say, "Yeah, I told you so." A lot
Uh-huh.
of people don't like doing that, but I would definitely say, "I told you so."
Yeah. Margaret cousin say you sound like her husband. And that he was the same way as you are. He really was.
I'm telling you,
He did not
hey,
he did not take well to authority. Like, when nobody telling him nothing. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. He played by his own rules. He
I
did.
have so many. I got 2, 3 assaults on a government official.
Dang,
What?
that,
2, 3 assaults on against LEO.
What?
What you on fighting police?
Yeah, I
I did
told
that
you I
one.
have a problem with authority.
I did
I
that
don't
one.
Man,
care. I told the judge to kiss my ass.
I did too.
what?
Uh,
Oh yeah, y'all deserve each other.
I told a federal judge to kiss my ass. I got a news clip.
Y'all deserve.
I got
You
a
and
news clip.
Mama,
I got a
y'all
news
deserve to
clip
live
of
with
it.
each other.
It is in public record
Oh
that
man.
I have a severe condition with authority.
Yeah. Yeah, too much.
respect my authority.
Mm-mm.
Respect my authority.
Am I am my own authority.
Okay.
And I'm pretty much, if you put me in a position, I will become the authority over you.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to be fighting because I don't do that. We will have to really throw hands.
And that's why I had to fight all through my damn childhood because of that. I know me and my mouth, and
Yeah.
know what I can do and what I cannot,
Right,
what I
right.
will not.
Oh man, I love it. I love it.
I've
This
always been, I've always
1000
marched to the beat of my own drum. That's why come people like me. I am a realist before I'm anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all. I don't know. I see why I like talking to you.
Yeah, I love Margaret, boy. She be keeping it 1,000 every time. Shoot.
I don't see no point in sugarcoating shit.
No, I don't
Like,
want to.
why? What
I
for?
want it raw and uncut.
That's another thing. Like I don't like sugarcoating at all either.
But a lot of people do
I hate sugarcoating.
sugarcoat. Don't be sugarcoating shit when you talking to me. Talk to me like you talking to God.
I know
You
that's right. I
you
fucking
pour
bit
your
my
humble
tongue too
heart out.
much trying to hold the motherfucker. No, 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 no.
Yeah.
It ain't going that way.
Hmm.
One thing about me, I don't talk to a lot of people. I say to myself, I don't know why. And sometimes I don't.
I mean, I'm a people person to a certain degree. If when I first meet you, I'm a little quiet because I'm
Hmm.
figuring you out. You know what I mean? I'm reading you,
Hmm.
That's
and then
me.
after I get a little comfortable with you, then I start,
Hmm.
That's how I was with y'all. I don't know if y'all noticed, but when I first came on, I remember I used to like talk a lot. I talked to the point where I won't breathe. But now it's like I would talk and take a breath
Mm-hmm.
because I was like when I get nervous, I like tend to speed talk.
Oh, okay,
But
okay,
when you like in person with me, yeah, I quiet most of the time when you in person with me. But like once I start coming around you more and more, then yeah, I be like all over the place,
right.
like
I
I get
think
into a
that
club or something.
I think that comes from like you don't when you're not a child that's been told to shut up and sit down,
Mm-hmm.
you fluently speak your mind.
Right.
When you're not a child
Hmm.
that's been disciplined for speaking their mind,
Mm-hmm.
as long as it's not disrespectful to whoever
Right.
you're speaking to,
That's
mhm,
right.
it becomes a habit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like we was never told to be quiet and shut up and go to a corner.
Well, I was grown up where spoke when spoken to. You know what I mean? It wasn't no
Mm-hmm.
just
Right.
talking just out the side of your neck to your
Back,
adult
back.
people. You couldn't do that. So that
That's
was
where that's why come I said if as long as it ain't being like, I can tell my grandma be like, well, did you do such and such? And I'll be like, yeah, shit, I did it.
mm-hmm.
And where most people are getting in trouble for saying, well, yeah, I did it.
Right.
You know, I wasn't that child.
Mm-hmm.
I was the child that as long as you told the truth, you was
Show the
good.
truth, right. Oh, Margaret, I will remember telling my grandma I've been and did something, and she said she would say, "Did you do such and such?" And I'm like, "No." Uh, she said, "Yes, you did." I say, I'm not telling no story." She said, "No, you ain't telling no story. You're telling a lie." Like,
Nah, we wasn't even allowed to say lie. Like the word lie, we wasn't allowed to say that.
the word lie. You know what I mean? I
Maybe.
wasn't. I wasn't. You know, that was like being disrespectful. You telling somebody you a liar or you lie to my grandmama or my mama. Oh no, they wasn't having
Mm-hmm.
that. It was yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir, and I
That'll
ain't
get you the
telling no
pastor.
story. Certain words I had to use differently than just saying it flat out. Like these kids
Right.
do today. These kids do today. They you talking to them and looking at them like, wait a minute, am I talking to a kid or a grown up here? They able to use the words that we weren't able to use when we were hey Diamond, when we were younger, you know.
Came up
Bad.
to where
Nah,
it'll
man,
have,
I don't understand that. And they ass is still breathing. How when I was
Yeah,
coming up, your ass couldn't do that. You would
yeah.
be somewhere and
man,
dead. Do you like
you
In
will
the
get your
ER.
tongue pulled out of your throat and smacked with it.
right?
Man, I made them.
These kids are so comfortable nowadays. They call their parents by their actual name,
Yeah. Well,
not
I
just a
did that.
nickname for their actual government name.
Hey,
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 Ooh,
y'all.
ooh.
I'm gonna tell you before I go. You know what Washington, Washington kids, the color kid, the white kid.
Hmm.
They rushed to us.
Women, cousin said the government said you can't touch these children.
Yeah.
Well,
Fuck
too
the
bad
government. No,
I ain't
I can't say fuck the
got no
government.
kids.
See, the government set that up to where the parents can't touch the children, but when the children do something out of line out in the world, they can touch the children. See,
Right.
that ain't yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're gonna try to blame that on the parents. And the reason why the kids is out of order, because the house is out of order.
Well, you
So
can't
the
blame it on
government
the
made it
parent.
like that.
You can blame it on the parent. Cause you don't have to heed what the fuck they tell you to do when it
No,
comes to disciplining your child.
kids can call the police on you now. You know that, right?
Girl, I know that.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I seen
but
it.
see, again, I am one of them parents that don't give a damn about you calling the police on me because I smack the shit out of their asses too.
I thought you gonna do is try to snatch the phone out of their hand.
what type of what type of
Shoot,
mom
they'll
are
call
you
it.
I
today?
wish one of my kids would have been like, I'm calling the police on you. Thank God they had enough damn sense not to.
Like you better
Thank
stop.
Shoot,
God.
they'll call the police on you just for cutting the Wi-Fi off.
My mama put fear in my
Whatever have you
household.
down at one nine.
If that law was existing when I was coming up, but about you can't put your hands on your kids, man, my mama put fear in my. She could just look at me when I was saying something, doing something wrong. Just give me that eye, and I knew to stop.
Hey
You know,
y'all remember the lip?
huh?
The lip.
Oh, will your mama stick your lip out you until I was shoot. It's like
Uh-huh,
they stick that lip
uh-huh.
out on you,
Yeah.
but they'll whisper. They'll whisper while they move their lips so other people won't hear you.
No, I used to be in church, and my mama would be in the choir stand, and I'd be sitting out in the audience with my little friends. And
Mm-hmm.
some kind of way, my mom would be watching me, and she see me over there just talking and talking and talking, or don't let me fall asleep. And she have somebody tap me, and when I look up, first thing I do is look up in the choir stand and see her, and she got that eye. She got that eye. Like,
Mm.
oh shit! To myself, I'm gonna get my ass beat when I get home.
That's crazy because I fell asleep in church so many times, but I never got my ass for it.
Shoot, I did.
Mm.
I
I
did.
went like we were going to church, but we'd be like the first ones there. So I'd be trying to catch them early leads before service started. But even during service, like I found myself fall asleep a couple times.
That's like when God is good to me, baby, because I ain't never fell asleep in church.
Girl,
Never.
I ain't never
I
really get whooped
was
like that,
young,
y'all.
Margaret.
But my mama used to just hold off and fucking swing. I'm talking about you ain't see that shit coming out of nowhere. You be like, yeah, I'd be like, blah, 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 my lip bleeding.
Like she wouldn't even allow you to see it coming.
My mother ain't tell you. She did not tell you. She just swung. I ain't
Oh
lying.
man, yeah,
What's
that's my
Now,
up,
grandma.
Diamond?
one
Hey,
time
Jimmy and our wild style. Huh.
when my son was 6, I think he was about 15 or 16. Him and his friend walking down the street. His friend, he called me mama to this day, Chris. His
Mm-hmm.
friend had an AR-15 broken down.
What?
And they both had parts of the of the AR-15, and
Mm-hmm.
they both had parts of it. And
That's
the police,
a pew pew, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the police
Okay.
had the police had stopped them and searched them or whatever. Police brought his ass right on to my door.
Huh?
I'm going
The
back in the
police
chat, y'all.
brought him to my door,
Nah.
and the damn and his dad this and I was with his daddy at this time.
Okay.
And his daddy, oh, my son ain't do that. Was like, we got to take them down, lock them up, and run the serial number to the pop out.
Oh
And
no.
he was like, or you can just stand off right here, and he can remain here since they both juveniles. I said, hell no, take their ass to jail.
Okay, that's
Dang.
what my mama said. My mama will say that. I'm okay. Okay, you back in the bushes?
He came and told me. I mean, they came and stepped. I stepped to the side or whatever. He stepped to the side. I was like, I come get him in the morning.
My
But
grandma
right
made me
now,
stay in
today,
there.
he needs to go.
My grandma made me stay in there for running away.
All right, I'm about to
They
give
did.
it.
What you say?
I'm about to give it a little longer.
Okay, beats.
So said, nah, take his ass right on to jail. Because he
Mm-hmm.
don't learn this day.
I had ran away from home, and my grandmother hired what I think she hired a private eye or something. When they found exactly where I was and sent the police, and they took me to have me. That's the first time I ever went to jail for running away from home. And they took me and sat me in that jail cell, and I was a kid, and all them grown folks was in there, man. And
My
I'm waiting.
son ain't never went to jail a day in his life again.
Let me. I say, can I make a call to call my grandmama? Because my mom was living in Georgia, and I was still in Gary with my grandmother. And they say she said to keep you in here. I don't know if they tried to use that as a scare tactic or what, but it worked for a while until I got a little older.
My
That
son ain't never took his ass back to jail. Ain't never, he never. That didn't even go on his record. But
oh
yet, at the
man.
same time, he never took his ass back to jail. Don't play with me. Don't set yourself up to be put in a position to have these motherfuckers have to bring you to my doorstep.
Hey, cousin, you remember that when I first ran away from home and I was with Jerome?
Rochelle, why did you run away from home?
Because
Like,
I was just being malicious because my mom left me and moved to Georgia and didn't take me with her. And
oh,
yeah, I was just, yeah.
but that was
Then
dangerous
Look,
though. You know how many so much is happening out there. Like you could, oh
No,
Lord,
back
for
then,
you
a
just
little
acting
girl
out
to
out of
be running away
anger.
from home.
back then it was different than now. When these kids run away now, God only knows what happened. But back then,
Right.
I was in a neighborhood and I knew all my friends and things like that. And I wasn't that far from cousin house.
Oh, okay, but
He was
see,
bad.
When
you could have been
Out of
picked up and
control.
oh Lord,
I was
no,
awful.
back then the neighborhood was like a little bit more safer because
Well,
you had people that would come out and ask you to do something.
yeah, yeah. Well, I couldn't get
Nowadays, like you
out.
can't do that no more. They'll come out, they try to kidnap you. You'll never see your family again.
Yeah, nowadays, yeah. But you didn't hear too much of kids getting abducted back then, like now.
No, because they'll catch that as soon as it happens.
Yeah, yeah. She said, "Mama, you was up." Yeah, she said I was bad and fast and out of control, cousin. Look, laugh aloud, Mama, you was awful. You was too, Diamond. She said, "Me too, child."
I don't think I don't think I was bad or fast. I was just grown as hell.
I
I
was.
was grown as hell and thought I knew everything. I
Yeah,
thought I knew everything because
yeah,
all of my cousins were older than me. And then I wasn't the type to hang around with kids my age. I always hung with an older crowd. So the
hmm,
things that I did, it always made, my mentality was that of an adult at
yeah,
14.
right.
Therefore, like I said, I was hanging out with my aunties. I was going to lounges and all the rest of this type of shit. That's why come most of the like my husband is what 14 years older than me. My no, my kid's father is 16 years older than me.
Oh wow.
I never ever had the mentality of a young kid. It's always been I knew what was best for me. I knew what I was doing. Like I said, at
Hmm.
16 years old, I had my own apartment. I knew how to pay my bills. I knew I had to get up and go to work, and I knew I had to get educated.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause-
When I was 16, I never thought I was grown, but I had always been put in adult situation as far as like conversations goes. But they would
mhm,
never have conversations around me, but I would hear them from my aunt a lot. So she'll come back and tell me after everybody left about
mhm.
certain ones. So
Okay.
that's why I was thought I was
Mhm.
grown, but it's just the conversations that we would
I
have.
used to kick it with my aunties, but they whole asses, they was hoes. I mean, not as
Let
far as
them
like,
go.
all my aunties are great women. They got great careers. They raised their children to be great people,
Right.
and all of that. It was just that our family is just that tight knitted. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was
Mhm.
okay. Like, I can go to the clubs and hang out with my aunties
Yeah.
because they knew they was going to protect me.
Of course. Of course.
And that was just that. Like, I'll be up in there dance. I told you I used to dance a lot. and I be up in there dancing and getting my little groove on or whatever. I never was a drinker, so
Mm-hmm.
they didn't have to worry about me getting drunk and being
Right.
all inebriated and acting a fool or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they opened up their arms to me and they was like, okay, as long as she's sitting in here, we know where she at.
We know where she at. Yep. Yep.
Because after I left my grandma's house, after I left my mama house, I went to the streets, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Went
That's how
to
it
the
was when
streets.
my mom moved. When she moved, it was all she wrote. Boy, I became a rebel without a cause.
Mhm.
Shoot.
That's why I come out like it. Like when my son brought the damn police to my house, I'm selling more dope than Walgreens. And this nigga bringing the police to my house.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
That
Mm-mm.
was a big no. Uh-uh.
Right. Right.
But my aunties raised me to be the woman that I am today. And I'm so grateful for that. Because
Mm,
I could have been way worse.
right.
Way worse.
Right.
If I would have, went up under the guidance of some of my other partners
Right.
that I grew up with, because, man, my friends were something else. They was off the chain. And I was off the chain with them. It was just like, I was I had the brains of the group.
Right. Okay. What, Tink?
I didn't make the moves because, like, by the time some of my friends was 15, 16 years old, they was on their second babies.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, no. See, I wanted what the ballers in the neighborhood had. I wanted to go out and get my cars. I wanted to go out and, keep my hair done every week and wear the
Okay.
best jewelry and do
The
this and that.
nice clothes and everything. Yeah.
I ain't like my female friends, they want to go screw the ballers and, get their money like that. No, I wanted to be the
To
baller.
be the baller. Okay, Margaret. I hear you.
I didn't want to
you.
just be laid up shooting out kids here. That's why I'm 46 right now and I only have two kids.
Mm-hmm.
That I
At least
birthed.
you waited. At least you
I
waited.
didn't wait, honey. I had my first baby at 17. Don't get it twisted.
Oh
That's
well,
still a good
spoke
no.
too
Wait,
soon.
that's still a good age number because you it's to me it's better than 16 and 15 and
And
14
under. Yeah.
I was
under.
I
I
was
was
pregnant
19.
at 16, but I ain't have him until I was 17.
Yeah, I was
But
19.
yet,
Had mine when
at
I was
the
20.
same time, it's just certain. Like I knew after I had my son, I'm like, shit. I don't think I want no more kids, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't go when you was my age at my time. If you was gonna have multiple kids, you was having them back to back, back to back, back to back.
Right.
Hell no.
Not
I
like
wasn't
me.
about to
I
go.
had back to back.
I
So
sit up here.
yeah,
I listened to. I had a
it was like
cousin that
you.
was the same
Okay.
age as me, and I used to listen to how people talked about her, talking about how fast and grown she was. Because every time you looked up, the little heifer was fucking 14. She's 48 now, and she got fucking 12 kids,
Woo!
all
Damn.
herself. And I'm like, oh no, see, I ain't want that. I didn't want that stigma. Cause baby girl used to, and I'm talking about my cousin was bad, like
Mm-hmm.
bad, pretty as hell, bad body, just bad.
Uh-huh.
And people would look at her and talk about her and dog her and drag her and this, that, and the third. I didn't want that same stigma, so I
Right.
didn't do the same things that she did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Ain't no, I used to, and then the dudes that she used to be with, yeah, they was ballers or whatever, but Michelle, on everything I love, all of them wanted me.
Oh, wow.
And that's because I wasn't like her.
Right, right.
Like, I didn't want, you can tell me you gonna do this, that, and that to me and think that it's okay, and I'm just gonna go along with it because you're gonna buy me a new pair of kicks or
Right.
whatever, get my hair. No, nigga, I go get my own kicks, get my own hair done, and fuck you.
Preach, Margaret. Preach. Shoot.
You said
My
I don't need
husband,
your shit.
my
No.
husband to this day would tell you she don't need me.
Okay.
Never
Independent.
have.
Miss Independent. As you should. Yeah. That's how it is.
And I teach my daughter the same thing. Make sure you have your own so you don't need to depend on nobody.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because that's a hurting thing for somebody to tell you no when you need something or want something.
People think they can treat you how they want to treat you because you need them. Nah, I don't need no motherfucking body but God.
That's
But
it.
God.
That is it. Ooh, we. Ooh. Y'all, it's 1:30. It is 1:30.
Yes.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure this. I had to look at the clock.
Yeah, I gotta get off of here. But yeah, I enjoyed this. And whew, yeah, I gotta turn it in.
Everybody have a great night and
All
Okay.
right,
try
you
to
too, Margaret.
Y'all, I love you guys. Thank you guys again for coming on with me tonight. Y'all make my night. Y'all make my night. You really do. I appreciate all the love, the support, and everything. Good night, and I'll see you guys later on tonight when I get up from work. And with that being said, y'all have a blessed one, and I'm out.